doing that today. There is today onwards we are starting a different.
नमस्कार. गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेव महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. With due permission of the chair, I request everyone to stand for the Mangala Stuti. Now I invite Mr. Navakumar Panda to lead the Mangala Stuti.
हरिः ओम नीलाद्रिकन्दरानन्दी मन्दरालय वन्दितां वन्दे मन्दारमन्दारम् इन्दिरा मन्दिरं महा. ओम श्रीमत् पंकजविष्ट हरिहरो वायु महेन्द्रानलो चंद्रभास्कर भीतपाल वरुणा धर्मादिपालाग्रह प्रद्युम्न नलकुवर सुरगण चिंतामणि कौस्तुभो स्वामी शक्तिधर स्तुलंगधर कुर्वन्तु ते मंगलम्. ओम आशा सुरासी भवदंगवल्ली भासैव दासी कृतदुग्ध सिंधु मंदस्मितेन्दि दितशारदेन्दु वन्दे रविन्दा सन सुन्दरी त्वां वन्दे रविन्दा सन सुन्दरी त्वां वन्दे रविन्दा सन सुन्दरी त्वाम्. ॐ
Thank you, sir. There is a special announcement.
Last go for this.
Namaskar. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Shyam Sundar Patnaik sir, esteemed Registrar Dr. Chitaranjan Sahu sir, respected Controller of Finance Sri Nolini Ranjan Sarangi sir, Controller of Examination Dr. Patel sir, Deputy Registrar Mr. Naik sir, respected Head of School Professor Khan sir, Dr. Bakshi sir, Head of all departments, Regional Center Coordinators, Study Center Coordinator, Counselor, staff member of the university, and my dear learner joining us online, a very warm welcome to all of you. I feel proud to be a part of the faculty community of OSOU. I am sincerely thankful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir for giving me the opportunity to welcome you all on this special day. It is both an honor and a privilege for me to stand before you today as we extend a heartfelt welcome to the newest member of OSOU, our academic community, our newcomers learner. I warmly welcome you to Odisha State Open University Sambalpur, a place where curiosity is nurtured, knowledge is pursued with passion, and lifelong friendship is formed. We are especially honored to have with us today our esteemed Vice Chancellor Professor Shyam Sundar Patnaik sir, whose leadership continues to inspire academic excellence and innovation across our state. I congratulate all the newly enrolled learners. This day marks the beginning of a journey that will shape not only our academic path but also our personal growth, ambition, and lifelong friendships. Over the forthcoming days, this induction program will help you settle in, understand your academic structure, explore extracurricular activities. Remember, this is your time to grow intellectually, emotionally, and socially. You are the future leader, thinker, creator, and change maker. So step into this journey with an open mind and eager heart. Once again, welcome to Odisha State Open University Sambalpur. We are excited to see all that you will achieve. Thank you and best wishes for incredible journey ahead. हजारों मील हजारों मील यात्रा एक कदम से शुरू होता है। आज आपका पहला कदम उठ रहा है, जो याद रखे कि यहाँ हर क्षण आपके भविष्य, आपके सपनों और आपको बेहतर बनाने की व्यक्तित्व और आकार देगा। आप डिजिटल रूप से सशक्त होने जा रहे हैं। विश्वविद्यालय के पास अपने अध्ययन ऐप्स है जो आपकी पढ़ाई में मदद करेंगे। शिक्षार्थियों को यह निश्चित रूप से याद रखना चाहिए कि 4 क्रेडिट वाला पाठ्यक्रम में 16 यूनिट होता है। यूनिट 16 आपके पाठ्यक्रम के उद्देश्य के बारे में बताएगा, साथ ही यह बताएगा कि पाठ्यक्रम पूरा करने के बाद आप किस प्रकार आगे बढ़ेंगे। इसके अलावा पाठ्यक्रम में आपको AI के सर्वोत्तम उपयोगी की जानकारी मिलेगी। पाठ्यक्रमों को 5 विश्वविद्यालय के पाठ्यक्रम के आधार पर तैयार किया गया है। सो लर्नर should not worry just because they are studying at OSOU. For OSOU learner, assignments are an important part of the curriculum. You are required to submit your assignment through the OSOU SLM. I would like to invite our technical expert to demonstrate the OSOU LMS for the benefit of our learners. OSOU के वेबसाइट पर आना है। अभी हम लोग OSOU के वेबसाइट पर है। प्रोसेस जहाँ पर लिखा है आप देख पा रहे होंगे कि OSOU LMS होगा। इसको क्लिक करने के बाद आप इस पेज में आप आ जाएंगे। एक ही यहाँ पर आपका यूजर आईडी और पासवर्ड दे करके लॉगिन करना पड़ेगा। यही चीज सभी विद्यार्थी को सीख लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि आने वाला कल में इसी के माध्यम से ही आप पढ़ेंगे, पढ़ाई करेंगे, साथ साथ आपका असाइनमेंट भी लिखकर यहाँ आपको अपलोड करना होगा। मुझे पता है हमारे विद्यार्थियों को पहले कठिनाइयाँ होंगी, दिक्कत आएंगे, लेकिन बार बार करने से हम सीख जाएंगे और ये हमारे शिक्षण प्रणाली में बहुत ही सहायक होगा। हम लॉगिन कर चुके हैं। आप भी जब लॉग इन करेंगे तो इस पेज पर आ जाएंगे। एक डेमो के तौर पर हम मास्टर ऑफ आर्ट्स इकोनॉमिक्स फरवरी 2022 के स्टूडेंट को ये बताने जा रहे हैं।
फरवरी 2025 बैच
2025 बैच। यहाँ पर डैशबोर्ड लिखा हुआ है, डैशबोर्ड लेफ्ट साइड के कॉर्नर जहाँ पर कर्सर रखा हुआ है। ई लाइब्रेरी, उसके नीचे ई लाइब्रेरी है, उसको हम क्लिक करेंगे। क्लिक करने के बाद एक पेज ओपन हो जाएगा।
ये ई लाइब्रेरी ओपन हो जाने के बाद यू विल सी दैट आइकन में ई बुक्स है, फाइल डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, वीडियोज है एंड लिंक्स है। सो अगर वीडियो लेक्चर देखना है तो वीडियोज देखना है, लिंक्स अगर कोई दूसरा सोर्स का इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए तो लिंक्स से मिलेगा आपको। पीपीटी और कोई वर्ड फाइल हमारा अगर कोई अपलोड हुआ है टीचर का थ्रू तो फाइल एंड डॉक्यूमेंट से मिलेगा। और जो ई बुक्स है आपका उसमें आपका एसएलएम भी इसमें रहेगा। सो दिस इज कंप्लीट द टोटल रिसोर्स मटेरियल फॉर योर लर्निंग। उसके बाद नेक्स्ट आइकन है असाइनमेंट। सो आप लोगों को 2 असाइनमेंट करना होता है टू कंप्लीट योर कोर्स। सो 2 असाइनमेंट जो है, पहला असाइनमेंट 8 यूनिट पढ़ाने के बाद पहला असाइनमेंट दिया जाएगा। सेकंड असाइनमेंट 16 यूनिट होने के बाद दिया जाएगा। सेकंड असाइनमेंट ये यूनिवर्सिटी का एक यूएसपी है, उस असाइनमेंट में आपको केस स्टडीज रिलेटेड असाइनमेंट मिलेगा जो जनरली बाकी यूनिवर्सिटी में नहीं होता है। नेक्स्ट, गो टू द नेक्स्ट आइकन, गो बैक टू द नेक्स्ट आइकन। डैशबोर्ड चाहिए। एनी हाउ एक्चुअली आप जब इसमें जाओगे यू विल सी दैट मेनी सच आइकन्स आर देयर, इट इज़ वेरी यूजर फ्रेंडली। आप उसको ओपन करते हैं तो एक का बाद एक यू कैन गो ऑन सीइंग दिस थिंग। सो ये जस्ट एक आपको हिंट्स देना है कि आप सिर्फ जो ओडीएल मटेरियल्स इन नेम ऑफ एसएलएम सिर्फ आपको मिलने के बाद वहाँ कन्फाइंड मत कीजिए। एसएलएम का साथ ये भी एक प्लेटफॉर्म जो आपके लिए ऑलरेडी ओपन हो चुका है, इवन आपका असाइनमेंट इसमें ही अपलोड करना है, इसलिए आप इसका साथ थोड़ा जुड़े रहिए। आप हमारा वेबसाइट में अपडेट्स देखते रहिए, दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट। सो बेसिकली इट इज गोइंग टू बी ए ब्लेंडेड लर्निंग फॉर यू। सो द ब्लेंडेड लर्निंग इज दैट योर ओडीएल सिस्टम का जो रिक्वायरमेंट है, हार्ड कॉपी ऑफ एसएलएम विल बी अवेलेबल टू यू। आइदर ये आपका स्टडी सेंटर का थ्रू में दिया जाएगा, अभी एक पॉलिसी डिसीजन होगा, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इट विल बी गिवन टू स्टडी सेंटर, तो आप स्टडी सेंटर से जाके कलेक्ट करेंगे। बाकी एवरीथिंग विल बी इन दिस डैशबोर्ड जो हमारा एलएमएस बोला जाता है, वो एसएलएम है, ये एलएमएस है। सो एलएमएस इज अनदर वे ऑफ गेटिंग कनेक्टेड टू योर ऑल द रिसोर्सेज ऑफ दिस यूनिवर्सिटी। एंड इस श्रृंखला में आपको दोनों चीज साथ साथ मिल रहा है। तो आप लोगों का पार्टिसिपेशन, आप लोगों का एंगेजमेंट, आप लोगों का डिवोशन एंड टाइम यूटिलाइजेशन, इसका ऊपर डिपेंड करता है। आप ये जो रिसोर्सेस है, महासमुद्र जैसे हम लोग रिसोर्सेस भी आपके सामने लाने वाले हैं, आप उसको कितना यूटिलाइज करेंगे ये आपका ऊपर निर्भर करता है। नेक्स्ट यू कैन गो टू अनदर agenda.
The university is very concerned about grievance of learner.
Come out of this thing.
Dear learner, please don't panic about your grievance. There will be a batch coordinator directed to resolve them. The university will provide you with the contact detail of batch coordinator. You are advised to regularly visit the OSOU website for the latest update and information. I would like to inform you.
इसमें मैं कुछ बोलना चाहता हूँ। बैच कोऑर्डिनेटर मीन्स इट इज नॉट फॉर ऑल डिपार्टमेंट। एवरी डिपार्टमेंट विल हैव ए ग्रीवेंस कोऑर्डिनेटर फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर बैच। फॉर एग्जांपल हिस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट 2025 फरवरी बैच के लिए कोऑर्डिनेटर बनाएगा। देन पहले आपको उनको कांटेक्ट करना है, अगर उनसे रिजॉल्व नहीं होता है देन देयर विल बी यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल कोऑर्डिनेटर टीम, ग्रीवेंस टीम, दे विल लुक इनटू योर केस। बट पहले अपना डिपार्टमेंट का जो कोऑर्डिनेटर है उसका थ्रू में आपको आना पड़ेगा। तो देयरफॉर माइक्रो लेवल में डिपार्टमेंट का ही ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम इश्यूज रहता है। तो आपका डिपार्टमेंट का फैकल्टी जो डे टू डे आपका साथ जुड़े रहते हैं वो आपका बात सुनेंगे। अगर वहाँ से अगर इनसे सोल्यूशन नहीं हो रहा है, जैसे लेट से एग्जामिनेशन रिलेटेड है, उनसे कुछ सोल्यूशन नहीं हुआ, देन हमारा जो सेंट्रल टीम है, यूनिवर्सिटी का जो ग्रीवेंस टीम है, वो फिर पिक्चर में आएंगे। कहीं एग्जाम को कंडक्ट करना है कि कहीं एसएलएम को कंडक्ट करना है कि एलएमएस को कंडक्ट करना है, वो बेस्ड ऑन योर ग्रीवेंस दे विल लुक इनटू दैट। सो इसीलिए जो बैच कोऑर्डिनेटर बोला जा रहा है, ग्रीवेंस कोऑर्डिनेटर, बैच मीन्स इस पर्टिकुलर बैच में डिपार्टमेंट में एक आपका फैकल्टी आपका साथ ग्रीवेंस कोऑर्डिनेटर होकर अटैच रहेगा।
Thank you, sir. I would like to inform you that your course material is currently being printed. You will receive the printed SLM within 1 month. Please collect your study material from your respective study center. यहाँ पर ये मैं बोलना चाहूँगा कि जैसे पहले यूनिवर्सिटी डायरेक्ट स्टूडेंट को स्टडी मटेरियल बैकआउट भेज दिया जाता था, इस बार ऐसा नहीं होगा। आप लोगों को स्टडी सेंटर को आना पड़ेगा। स्टडी सेंटर से आपको आपका स्टडी मटेरियल जो कि प्रिंटेड फॉर्म में है उसको लाना पड़ेगा।
जब तक आपको प्रिंटेड मटेरियल मिला नहीं है, आप ये जो एलएमएस है, जिस एलएमएस का बात अभी आपको दिखाया गया, वहाँ से आपको सब लर्निंग मटेरियल मिलेगा, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी इसमें अपलोड हो चुका है।
There is a special announcement. एक टॉक बियॉन्ड सिलेबस, का शुरुआत अभी होने वाला है।
थैंक यू का बात करना है, रुक जाओ तब मैं पिक्चर में आता हूँ। एक्चुअली आज से एक सीरीज शुरू हो रहा है। हम लोग हर टाइम पढ़ाई का बात करते हैं, तो आज ये इंडक्शन प्रोग्राम का एक मौका ऐसे था कि हमारा कोई जैसे हमारा रजिस्टर एक अरविंद स्कॉलर है, वो इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी को अपना टैलेंट देते रहते हैं, लेकिन हम लोगों को कभी अभी तक सुযোগ नहीं मिला है। तो सिर्फ रजिस्टर नहीं है, ये जो आपका जितना फैकल्टी है, इंक्लूडिंग योर वाइस चांसलर, वी हैव सर्टन स्ट्रेंथ। तो वो स्ट्रेंथ सिर्फ हम पढ़ाने में दिखाते रहते हैं, लेकिन बियॉन्ड सिलेबस भी हमारा पास कुछ स्ट्रेंथ है। अभी तक हमारा वो बियॉन्ड सिलेबस आपका सामने आया नहीं है। तो आज एक शुभ मुहूर्त है हमारे लिए। तो इस शुभ मुहूर्त में ये डिक्लेरेशन हो रहा है कि देयर विल बी नाउ हेंसफोर्थ वन सीरीज कॉल्ड टॉक बियॉन्ड सिलेबस। सो टॉक बियॉन्ड सिलेबस में कोई भी टॉपिक हम लेके आपका सामने कभी मोनोटनी हटाने के लिए, आपका मोनोटनी हटाने के लिए, बट इट हैज रिलेवेंस टू आवर होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट, वो पिक्चर में बात किया जाएगा। सो जैसे आज का दिन में आप देखिए, यू विल गेट ए वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग कॉल, जहां मेरा रजिस्टर पूरा वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग में मेरे को बात कर रहे हैं कि ये इज इन ट्रबल, इमीडिएटली 50,000 अकाउंट में मेरा ट्रांसफर कीजिए। तो कौन डाउट करेगा? पूरा रजिस्टर दिख रहे हैं, वीडियो कॉल में मेरे को पैसा मांग रहे हैं, तो कोई भी डाउट नहीं करेगा, एंड आई विल ट्रांसमिट दैट मनी। ये आज का दिन में लेटेस्ट काम है, जो फोन में चल रहा था, अभी वीडियो कॉल में पूरा एआई जनरेटेड पर्सन इज कमिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू। तो ये सब चीज हम लोग कुछ बियॉन्ड सिलेबस टॉक में आप लोगों के सामने लाने से आप उसको प्रोपेगेंडा करेंगे तो हमारा सोसाइटी सिक्योर रहेगा। ये छोटा सा एक उदाहरण दिया मैं, बट आज का जो टॉक सीरीज है वो मेरे से ही शुरुआत हो रहा है, क्योंकि आज वाइस चांसलर आई हैव टू लीड दिस टॉक। सो आज का आपका इंडक्शन प्रोग्राम का बाद, दो दी पीपीटी इज नॉट फुली कंप्लीट, बट आई विल टेक 10 to 15 minutes to explain you a talk called digital relationship। आप रिलेशनशिप के बारे में सुने हो, बट डिजिटल रिलेशनशिप, आई विल बी डिलीवरिंग ए टॉक ऑन डिजिटल रिलेशनशिप। तो उसमें ये जस्ट इंडक्शन प्रोग्राम का बाद आई विल डिलीवर दैट टॉक।
थैंक यू सर। हमारे साथ सभी विभाग के मुखिया शामिल हुए हैं। तो सबसे पहले मैं इकोनॉमिक्स डिपार्टमेंट के एचओडी डॉक्टर आशीष दास को मैं बुलाना चाहूँगा, और सिलेबस एमए इकोनॉमिक्स सिलेबस के बारे में, कोर्स स्ट्रक्चर के बारे में और आगे की कार्यपंथा जो होगा उसके बारे में बताएंगे। उससे पहले आप लोगों को मैं यहाँ सूचित कर देना चाहता हूँ कि आप लोगों का क्लास जो है स्टडी सेंटर में होगा, और रेगुलर बेसिस पे ऑनलाइन मोड पे जो अभी आप लोग
स्टडी सेंटर को काउंसलिंग क्लास बोलते हैं।
काउंसलिंग क्लास
संडे में आप जाके वहाँ काउंसलिंग क्लास अटेंड करना है। हाउएवर हमारा हेडक्वार्टर से आपके लिए ऑनलाइन क्लास का भी प्रबंध किया गया है, तो इसको भी अटेंड करते रहिए, सो दैट आप उसका जो हम लोग इतना अरेंजमेंट आपके लिए किए उसका लाभ आपके लिए वो लाभदायक है बोल के हम लोगों का जो प्लानिंग है आप उसका लाभान्वित होइए. सो दैट इज व्हाट वी वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू, बिकॉज यू स्टूडेंट्स आर द मास्टर लेवल स्टूडेंट. तो इसलिए अभी थोड़ा लर्निंग जो है यहाँ लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट इज a different type of learning environment.
So,
इकोनॉमिक्स वाले
Ashish sir.
इकोनॉमिक्स वाले उनका पीपीटी नहीं गया क्या पीपीटी?
A very warm welcome to all learners who have taken admissions at OSOU in this February 2025 admission batch. I am Dr. Ashish Das, HOD Economics, and I would like to highlight here the unique features of MA Economics program and the career prospects in it. So the uniqueness of this program is that it has flexible exit options. That is, after 1 year, students can exit with 6 credit internship course, and then they will get, in such case, a PG diploma. Then we have also in this course multidisciplinary electives with the options like public policy, digital marketing, demography, public administrations. The program also includes the skills and value-added courses like data analytics, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, digital marketing, Python programming, web technology, corporate communication, project management, social media marketing. It has also the value-added courses like environmental studies, disaster management, ethics and values, organizational behavior, and understanding Odisha. The specializations includes mathematical economics, agricultural economics, entrepreneurship, Indian financial system, etc. And then we have industry and research focus, like we have internship, data analysis, and the research outcomes that the students are expected to publish their research outcomes. We have research methodology course also included here. And the curriculum is at par with national level because it is prepared based on a high benchmark university. Now coming to the career prospects, there are many. Actually, we have this teaching academia that is basically our focus will be the school teachers to groom and develop good quality school teachers. Then we have got UGC NET for lecturership, junior research fellowship, the Indian Economic Service, think state policy, and the statistical roles, the statistical officers, etc. They can apply for. Then banking and finance, the RBI, NABARD, financial analyst, risk officers, economic advisors, corporate strategist, and then marketing analyst, market analyst. Then development sector, in that you have NGOs, UNDP, World Bank, project evaluator, data sciences and analytics, like you have got economic data analyst, AI integrations in economics, tech farms, then startup like entrepreneurship, they can also open their own business. Okay. Now in our SLM, we call the SLM as the teacher centric, and then we have a comprehensive study materials, the assignment questions, MCQ, self-assessment, information on additional resources, study materials. Coming to the faculty members, faculty team will be supporting you all, and they are quite anxious to do that. Include Dr. Uttam Kumar Pradhan, Dr. Sarojini Malik, Yasmin Sahu, and Rashmi Ranjan Sahu. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Before invite the HOD of English department, there is a quotation which you can use to change the world. Now I invite Dr. Rajendra Padhi, who is a poet. Now I request to Padhi sir.
Esteemed Vice Chancellor sir, and all your
विवेकानंद किसी कोयना गंगाधर मेहर किसी कोयना मधुसूदन दास किसी कोयना संत कवि विमोही कोयना मंडला बकरे कहीं नहीं पहुंचे जो हम जैसा चढ़ी I really get irritated when we have so many people Arab किसी कोयना so many people we are given गंडा मठम सीखी
in the light of the
I'm going to bring the quote
2020.
about country now.
And you know, dear learners, that English is not a language, not really a language. It is the gateway to global competence. It connects continents, bridges cultures, and writes communication across borders in academia, diplomacy, science, business, and digital innovation. Your proficiency in English will equip you to participate in global conversations. You will have the access to world's leading knowledge system. Without English, perhaps you can never enter into the world's leading knowledge system and compete in international areas. Odisha State University will now recognize this transformative power of English. A forward-looking institution committed to inclusive, equitable, and quality education. Now, OSOU will play a pivotal role. How to take you to the global democratization of knowledge. As you know, dear learners, that 600 students in English PG is a landmark in India. In no university you find 600 learners in any university of the country. So this is a milestone achievement of Odisha State Open University. This is very unique, and you are also unique. And I am now just highlighting how unique will be our English program for you. You know that, like other programs, English is also designed for flexible, self-paced learning, accommodating the diverse needs of our learners. The curriculum offers an integration of your literary theory, linguistics, and world literature, building a strong conceptual foundation. You will grow what you have learned in your undergraduate program, and it will foster your traditional and contemporary learning in the global English language. It will foster your critical thinking, research methodology, and academic writing. You will have skill both in academic and professional success. This will also give you valuable exposure to Indian writing in English and also global writing in English through translational studies. And what job, what career prospect you have when you do MA is very clear that you become lecturers, you become researchers, you become a scholar to have a PhD, you can be a content writer, you will have the opportunity to edit, to write, to translate, and even to grow as a great poet of the world, a great writer of the world. You can join also in different professions like in publishing and media. You will be getting positions like copywriter, proofreader, and journalist. It awaits for you. This program will also prepare you for civil services and other competitive examinations, and you know that a knowledge of English language, grammar, is very essential to take part in any competitive examination today in the country. And you can have the opportunity, a great opportunity for becoming a freelance writer. And you can be a digital, you can be a content writer, you can be a writer of the textbook, you can have the opportunity for ESL teaching and more. So this journey is the beginning for the bright and the future days. And as you know, like other programs, our university has developed a unique LMS operation, and this will help how actually our learning can be managed properly. This is LMS means learning management system. You have to get access to this learning management system via www.osouac.in. Here you find course materials and important announcements. Here you find your assignment submission and grade tracking, recorded lectures, and interactive discussions forums, which you will never find in any other university of the country. This is very unique for Odisha State Open University. You will have also SLMS. These self-learning materials will have 16 structural units, you will rather progress unit by unit. And we have given importance that all the units are developed very logically, sequentially, not actually in a very haphazard manner. We in English NIE SLM, all the SLMs are designed and the quality assessment has been done. So when you get the SLM, you will feel that you are entering into a different world of writing English. You will also find online lectures. You will also find additional readings to enrich understanding. We have given importance to the very glad that we have dedicated faculties, those who love the language, love the literature, not only by profession but also by passion. And when you read literature, when you read any literature, it is not only profession, it goes by your passion. That is very important. You have to grow your passion and your professional attitude should be taken together in consideration. So myself, I am Rajendra Kumar Padi. I am the head of the Department of English. We have also Dr. Sarwan Shankar Mahikai, Assistant Professor, Mr. Shubha Soran Subujari, who is also the Assistant Professor, Mrs. Hama Fareed, Assistant Professor, and Dr. Jitendra, who is also the Assistant Professor. So dear learners, let us actually join our hands together and let's start a journey or a limitless world of knowledge. And you are not alone on this journey. The entire university will stand for you. And OSOU will look forward to nurture your academic aspirations. It will build your global competencies. You will blossom into confident, articulate, and socially conscious individuals. Welcome once again to the OSOU family. Let us begin this journey of learning and transformation together. Thank you all.
थैंक यू सर। मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलता है जिनके सपनों में जान होता है। पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से उड़ान होता है। अभी मैं हिंदी विभाग के मुख्य डॉक्टर सच्चिदानंद बख्शी जी को अनुरोध करूंगा सिलेबस के बारे में, यूनिवर्सिटी के बारे में दो शब्द हमारे विद्यार्थियों को बोले।
Thank you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, esteemed Register, respected Controller of Finance, Deputy Registers, Director Online Education, Altaf Khanji, and my learned colleagues in the permanent campus as well as on the regional centers. And my dear learners who have joined online. At the outset, as the Director of the School of Social Sciences and at present HOD in charge of the Department of Hindi, I would like to extend a hearty welcome to all the learners of Hindi department in particular and other departments in general. As we know, since last 1 year or so, under the active guidance of our Honorable Vice Chancellors, the Odisha State Open University has left no stone unturned in empowering the learners through quality education. At this point of time, I would like to tell that Odisha State Open University is the first university in the state, I would rather say, which has introduced its PG curriculum aligned with NEP 2020 and UGC curriculum and National Credit Framework published in June 2024. So this is the first university in the state which has introduced its PG curriculum as per NEP 2020 and UGC guidelines. Then here I would like to tell one important thing, that under the active guidance and leadership of our present Vice Chancellor, sir, we are trying our best to maintain parity in curriculum, national parity in the curriculums. As the director of the School of Social Sciences, I must tell two sentences. That is, it is the only university I find which is maintaining parity in curriculum as per our Hindi PG program, following the syllabus of both, following the syllabus of 5 benchmark universities across the country. Again, we have resorted to revise Bloom's taxonomy. We incorporate level 3 and 4 of revised Bloom's taxonomy in our curriculum while framing questions for our learners of both Hindi department in particular and other department PG programs in general. Let me highlight some important key features of this Hindi department. That this Hindi department, it adopts national parity in its curriculum. Secondly, it, as I have already told you, it has resorted to revise Bloom's taxonomy while framing questions in the curriculum. Then it is an interdisciplinary approach we adopt as per NEP 2020, combining Hindi language and literature with other disciplines of the universities. Flexibility in learning. On completion of 1 year or 2 semesters, a learner can exit with PG diploma in Hindi with an internship of 6 credits. Then coming to the career prospect, I must say that a learner of MA in Hindi has the following important career prospects: teaching and research sphere, opportunity for TGT, PGT, assistant professors through preparation of NTA, NET, JRF, and pursuing PhD and postdoctorates. Career in media and publishing journalism. Print, in this connection I will highlight, print in digital media, reporters, content writers, sub-editors, TV, radio, blogging, YouTube, and cinema. Coming to the competitive examinations, the learners of the Department of Hindi has got higher possibility of cracking OPSC, SSC, UPSC, Hindi officers, and translators in both state and central government. Then there is another prospect in career prospect in Hindi, that is tourist guide NGOs. Then coming to these learning management systems and self-learning materials, that is SLM, I will say that SLM is the learner's gateway of quality education. Our ULAC is running our LMS. And this ULAC, it is very beautifully designed. It is user-friendly interface, easy navigation, access to study materials. And in this connection, I would like to tell that OSOU has adopted 4 quadrants approach in its teaching learnings. That is, evaluate e-videos, e-content, assessment, and discussion forum. Then guide to SLM, while highlighting it, I must say that there is comprehensive self-learning materials which contains detailed notes and resources. Then SLM contents, it embodies within its assignment questions, multiple choice questions, and case studies question or real world problems in the, which is very, very practical application in the present day scenario for self-assessments. Then this SLM provides opportunity to access additional and supplementary materials also. With this, I would like to wind up my discussions of the Hindi department. Before concluding my discussion, I will highlight the name of the faculty members, honorable learned faculty members who are there in this prestigious Hindi department. Dr. Sambudayal Sharma ji, Navinit Kumar, Rinki Kumari, Bimal, Veena Kumari Varam, and Miss Gayatri Bhatt. Now, at this point of time, I would request the junior-most faculty members of the Hindi department, Miss Gayatri Bhatt, to present the Hindi version of the PPT so that it will be easier for the learners to grasp. Thank you, sir.
Let her run. Anyhow, just quickly, quickly if you can tell. Come here. Come here. Your department all are PhD, that you must say. जोर साउंड।
मंचाश्रित सभी विद्वानों को मेरा सादर प्रणाम और हमारे साथ आवासीय पोर्टल पर जुड़े सभी शिक्षार्थियों को आज के दीक्षारंभ शिक्षार्थी प्रेरण कार्यक्रम में हिंदी विभाग की ओर से स्वागत करती हूँ। गुणवत्तापूर्ण शिक्षा के माध्यम से शिक्षार्थियों को सशक्त बनाना हिंदी विभाग का उद्देश्य है। स्नातकोत्तर हिंदी कार्यक्रम की विशिष्टता को अगर देखा जाए तो पाठ्यक्रम में राष्ट्रीय समानता को अपनाया गया है और इसको अपनाते हुए देश के 5 प्रतिष्ठित विश्वविद्यालय के पाठ्यक्रम पर आधारित स्नातकोत्तर हिंदी पाठ्यक्रम को तैयार किया गया है। संशोधित ब्लूम टेक्सोनोमी को यहाँ पर ब्लूम टेक्सोनोमी के स्तर 3 और 4 को शामिल करते हुए शिक्षार्थियों के लिए अधिगम प्रश्न पत्र बनाया जाता है। अंतर विषयक दृष्टिकोण हिंदी भाषा और साहित्य को राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 के तहत अन्य विषयों के साथ जोड़ा गया है। सीखने में लचीलापन रखा गया है जिसमें एक वर्ष में मतलब 2 सेमेस्टर पूरा करने के बाद शिक्षार्थी 6 क्रेडिट की इंटर्नशिप के साथ हिंदी में पीजी डिप्लोमा प्राप्त कर सकता है और शिक्षार्थी अनुकूल वातावरण अपनाया गया है। सहज मार्गदर्शन एवं अध्ययन सामग्री तक पहुंचाने के लिए OSOU ने उड़ीसा राज्य मुक्त विश्वविद्यालय ने 4 क्वाड्रेंट यानी जो 4 चतुर्थांश को अपनाया है। पहला है ई वीडियो, ई सामग्री और मूल्यांकन और चर्चा मंच जिसको आप कह रहे हैं डिस्कशन फोरम। स्नातक हिंदी के बाद आजीविका की संभावना इसमें शैक्षणिक एवं शोध के क्षेत्र में हिंदी शिक्षक, सहायक प्रोफेसर बन सकते हैं विद्यार्थी यूजीसी नेट JRF एग्जाम के माध्यम से। शोध कार्य में PhD, पोस्ट डॉक्टरल और विश्वविद्यालय में एक पोस्ट निकल रहा है रिसर्च असिस्टेंट जिसको वो कर सकते हैं। मीडिया और पत्रकारिता के माध्यम से मीडिया और पत्रकारिता के क्षेत्र में प्रिंट और डिजिटल मीडिया में रिपोर्टर, कंटेंट राइटर, उप संपादक, सब एडिटर बन सकते हैं। टीवी रेडियो में स्क्रिप्ट राइटर, एंकर, समाचार संपादक भी बन सकते हैं। और आज के बदलते परिदृश्य में और टेक्नोलॉजी को ज़्यादा महत्व दिया जा रहा है, जहाँ पर यूट्यूब और सिनेमा को भी महत्व दिया जा रहा है, इसमें भी हमारे विद्यार्थी जा सकते हैं। अनुवाद और लेखन कार्य में भी हिंदी ऑफिसर एक पोस्ट निकलता है जो कि केंद्र और राज्य दोनों स्तर में जो है निकलता है तो उसमें कर सकते हैं। और प्रतियोगी परीक्षाएं जिसमें UPSC, PSC, SSC, OPSC, IBPS, SO, रेलवे, हिंदी ऑफिसर, हिंदी अनुवादक दोनों क्षेत्र में केंद्र और राज्य दोनों स्तरों में निकलता है, उसमें वो लोग भर सकते हैं। और अन्य संभावनाएं अगर देखेंगे तो उसमें पर्यटक मार्गदर्शक, टूरिस्ट गाइड एवं NGO में भर सकते हैं। और अधिगम प्रबंधन प्रणाली एवं स्व अध्ययन सामग्री को ज़्यादा महत्व दिया गया है हिंदी विभाग की ओर से और उड़ीसा राज्य मुक्त विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से। तो यहाँ पर शिक्षार्थियों के लिए गुणवत्तापूर्ण, समावेशी और सुलभ शिक्षा सुनिश्चित करने हेतु यूलेक्ट प्लेटफॉर्म के माध्यम से लर्निंग मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम का संचालन किया जा रहा है और यह प्लेटफॉर्म शिक्षण अध्ययन सामग्री मूल्यांकन एवं संवादात्मक गतिविधियों के लिए एक एकीकृत डिजिटल प्रवेश द्वारा प्रदान करता है। धन्यवाद।
अपना टीचर दिखा दो,
सर,
डिग्री सब अपना नाम सब दिखा दो, पीएचडी बोल दो, इस चारों पीएचडी।
यहाँ पर संबोधन
नहीं ये तुम्हें बच्चों के स्लाइड में अच्छे दिखा
कुछ
ठीक है, जस्ट टेल मी दिस डिपार्टमेंट समस्त पीएचडी है
मेरा मतलब
बाकी सब ऐसे कर
हमारे विभाग में जितने भी शिक्षक हैं, सहायक प्रोफेसर हैं, उनमें से है अभी तो विभागाध्यक्ष के रूप में डॉक्टर सच्चिदानंद बख्शी सर हैं, जो कि निदेशक मानविकी एवं सामाजिक विज्ञान संकाय के रूप में कार्यरत हैं, और विभाग में डॉक्टर शंभुदयाल अग्रवाल सर हैं, जो सहायक प्रोफेसर के रूप में नियुक्त हैं। डॉक्टर नवनीत कुमार जो कि सहायक प्रोफेसर के रूप में है, और डॉक्टर रिंकी मैडम, डॉक्टर बीना कुमारी मैडम, और मैं गायत्री भाट सहायक प्रोफेसर के रूप में कार्यरत हूँ। धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू शालन मैडम। जब तक खुद हार नहीं मानते, कोई भी आपको हरा नहीं सकता। जो हम खुशी से सीखते हैं उसे हम कभी नहीं भूलते। I would like to request HOD of History Department, Mr. Kiti Chandra Bhoi sir, please.
Esteemed Vice Chancellor sir, esteemed Registrar sir, Controller of Finance, Controller of Examination, Deputy Registrar sir, all school staff ahead, and all HODs and learned faculty members. And I am happy that I have got this opportunity to present some of the departmental highlights before this forum and to the learners. My heartiest welcome to all the newly joined learners to this department and as a whole from the OSOU. Now, the uniqueness of the program, I am trying to highlight some of the uniqueness of the program. The study of history is more than an academic pursuit because it is a journey through time. Unlike any other field, history allows learners to mentally traverse through centuries, exploring civilization, revolutions, turning points in the society, and how we have reached to this stage of our present day society. So it has some uniqueness and it has some queries that helps us to skillfully develop ourselves. And secondly, it has an interdisciplinary in nature, and it interacts with economics, interacts with political science, interacts with sociology, and even with science. Because in recent days, science has been more and more incorporated for the inquiry of history. So it is more interactive and we can say interdisciplinary in nature, we can say. So again, I can say that it encourages critical analysis. Only history does not make a learner mental tough that he should critically analyze the sources, whatever he has received or whatever he has done. And it is not simply that this thing has happened. The learners used to learn why this has happened, how this happened, and how it was recorded. So a critical brain of mind is developed by reading history to reach the truth. Because the duty of a historian is to reveal the truth. And as our former HODs and all the papers have said, that it is the course or syllabus has been derived from high advanced universities. It is flexible and offers a distance mode of learning. So, but coming to the career opportunities, it offers self-employment like professional blogging, historical video content developer, influencer, history and culture of India, and it also gives us a teaching and research field open for the learners. It helps to learners to after completion of their study, they can go for assistant professor. They 2020, and it has all the materials as 16 units, starting with an introductory unit to build historical foundation, take notes on key dates, events, and historians' viewpoints. Use timeline charts. All the materials use timeline charts, concept maps for better retention of the subject. Refers to additional readings where the students can go for other readings to the relevant subject, and solve review question for each unit for self-assessment and understanding. We have a full-fledged department of 5 members. I am Dinesh Chandra Gori, head of the department. We have Rajesh Kumar Mahanti as assistant professor. We have Mr. Sudhanshu Sekhar Panda as assistant professor. We also have Dr. Rohini Maji as assistant professor and Mr. Kosi Kumar as assistant professor in our department. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. उत्कलमणि गोपबंधु दास यथार्थरी कहते मानव जीवन नुहि केवल वर्ष मास दिन दंड कर्मे जीए नर कर्म एकाकार जीवनर मानदंड। ओडिशा राज्य मुक्त विश्वविद्यालय रे 3862 विद्यार्थी जॉइन करिथिबा समस्त विद्यार्थी मानकु आंतरिक शुभेच्छा और स्वागत। एठारे आपण माने निजर पाठ्यक्रम और ज्ञानवर्धन सहित व्यक्तिगत और वृत्तिगत विकास पाई सुजोग पाई परिबे। प्रिय उत्साही विद्यार्थीगण, विश्वविद्यालय प्रदान करुवा समस्त साधना को भरपूर व्यवहार करंतु एवं निज लक्ष्य निकट में पहुंचंतु, निज स्वप्न को साकार करंतु। आपनक उन्नति आमर लक्ष्य, एणु आग्रहर सह पढ़ंतु। निज कैरियर निमंते सर्वदा सजाग रुहंतु। आपनक वैश्विक विकास निमंते यही विश्वविद्यालय सदाबेले सहयोगर हाथ बढ़ाइब। ओडिशार शिक्षा क्षेत्र में OSOU एक वैप्लविक परिवर्तन करुथिबार जो झलक आज आम देखुचे ताहा केवल संभव हो पारुछि आम समस्तंकर प्रिय कुलपति प्रोफेसर श्याम सुंदर पट्टनायक महोदय वरिष्ठ नेतृत्व दूरदृष्टि संपन्न चिंताधारा जो पट्टनायक सार आकर्षणीय कार्यशैली और मूल्यवान परामर्श मार्गदर्शन जो वर्तमान OSOU जातीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 सफल रूपायन करने शिक्षार सठिक मार्ग दृढ़ गति अग्रसर OSOU सब स्वल्प मूल्य गुणात्मक शिक्षा प्रदान, सरल तथा उच्च गुण संपन्न पाठ्यक्रम और पठन सामग्री प्रदान, अभिज्ञ शिक्षकों द्वारा शिक्षा प्रदान कार्य को यत्नशील हो तत्परतार सहित संपादन कर। वर्तमान मु ओडिया विभाग मुख्य डॉक्टर लक्ष्मीनारायण पाणिग्राही सार को अनुरोध करुछि ओडिया विभाग सिलेबस संपर्क में साम्यक सूचना चुंबकीय भाव में देवी। सर प्लीज।
नमस्कार, शुभ मध्याह्न। मान्यस्पद कुलपति प्रोफेसर पट्टनायक साहब, कुलसचिव, उपकुलसचिव, वित्त नियंत्रक एवं निर्देशक प्रोफेसर कुमार और प्रोफेसर लक्ष्मी सहित समवेत सहोदय समधारिणी अध्यापक और अध्यापिका वृंद या सहित आम संगे समर्पित होगा 2024-25 छात्र छात्री वृंद आज ओडिया विभाग तरफ मु आपण समस्त को हार्दिक अभिनंदन जनाऊँगी। मास्टर ऑफ आर्ट्स ओडिया रे 3862 जन छात्र छात्र जोग देछंती। ओडिशा राज्य मुक्त विश्वविद्यालय विशेषकर ओडिया विभाग पाई यह गर्व और गौरवर विषय। ता सहित आम जानूँ जे ओडिया विभाग में आम जो अध्यापक और अध्यापिका मान अच्छु आमर दायित्व बढ़ी बृहत्तर छात्र छात्री मान को समुपयुक्त भाव में साहाय्य और सहयोग प्रदान करने नैतिक कर्तव्य को आम यथासाध्य मूल्य रखु। आमर मातृभाषा ओडिया, राजभाषा ओडिया। 2014 मसीह ओडिया भाषा एक मर्यादाजनक स्थान पाई सारी राष्ट्रीय मान्यता तार सांस्कृतिक अरण्य निकट को पहुँची सहित यही भाषा माध्यम आमे निजकू निजे विकृत परिवार एक अपूर्व कौशल लाभ कर पारिछे ताहा निश्चित भाव में आम गौरवर विषय। आज अस्वीकार कथा जिते उठुची से समय साहित्य को विकसित न कले ताहा केतेबेले मध्य संभवपर होई परिबो नाही। शिक्षक शिक्षार्थी शिक्षा वातावरण तौरतात्विक मिलन माध्यम आमे आम निजको किभली भाव में प्रकाश करवा से यथोपयुक्त भाव में प्रयास करुछु एवं एही परिप्रेक्षी एनईपी 2020 आधारित पाठ्यक्रम को अपनार करी ता भितरे आमे जाति गठन समाज गठन इतिहास पुनर्विवेचन को साहित्य माध्यम केमती भाव में अनुवर्तित करा से संपर्क में प्रयास जारी रखिଛୁ। यही एस्पिरेशनल गोल को निर्धारण करने आमर प्रणीत असाइनमेंट गुड़िक सेल्फ लर्निंग मटेरियल जो दिखाई तार माध्यम आपण अवश्य प्रत्यक्ष कर विश्वास पोषण करुच्चा एक महत्व संस्कृतिर स्थली अटे। एठारे जाति धर्म वर्ण निर्विशेष जो जगन्नाथ प्राणतार परिचय आम देखा पाऊँ तार यथोपयुक्त चित्र साहित्य माध्यम ही उत्कीर्ण किंतु सही बृहत्तर जातीयतार गाथा को जो जगन्नाथ प्रकाशित करुचंती ताहा विश्वमुखी हवा सहित आज हुए स्किल बेस्ड चिंताधारा माध्यम केमती भाव में अनुवर्तित कर आमे प्रयास करूँ जहारी माध्यम आम साहित्य एक जीवनवादी स्तर को आमर रचनादर्श और शिक्षण प्रक्रिया माध्यम अनुवर्तित करने सहित केमती भाव में व्यवसाय केन्द्रित किभली भाव में बाजार भित्तिक से संपर्क में यथोपयुक्त भाव में पश्चात दृष्टि निक्षेप करने आम सजत्न प्रयास करूँ। यारी फलस्वती स्वरूप आपण मैंने निश्चित भाव में जोटा ब्लूम्स टैक्सोनॉमी बाबद कहुच्छी जो 5टी स्तर माध्यम सर्वशेष स्तर पहुंचला बेलू एक सृजनात्मक स्तर को पहुंचापी आम छात्र मान यथोपयुक्त भाव में दिशा निर्देश करने प्रयास करूँ। श्रवण करवा मनन करवा तर्पण करवा आत्मस्थ करवा एक साहित्य पाठर एक निर्दिष्ट विषय अटे जहाँ आम आयत्त करी हुए सामाजिक जीवन में प्रतिष्ठा अर्जन करवा किंतु परवर्ती पर्याय निजक निजे केमती भाव में मनुष्य पढ़ी करवा एवं सृजन बिंदु निकट को पहुंची निजे आनंद जीवन यापन करने सहित समाज को निजर पार्श्व को आनंद रत्न करवा से पाठ्यक्रम निश्चित भाव में बृहत्तर छात्रगोष्ठी को सहायक हो पार विश्वास पोषण व्यतीत एठारे वृत्तिगत संभावना तो निश्चित भाव में रही आपण मैंने ए विषय उपाध्युत्तर शिक्षा लाभ करी कृतकार्य हो सारा विषयगत अध्यापना निकट को जापारे विद्यालय स्तर में ओडिया शिक्षकता करें गणमाध्यम पारदर्शिता अर्जन करने दक्षता रही आकाशवाणी और दूरदर्शन में नियुक्ति पाइपर संवाद पत्र और पुस्तक संपादना क्षेत्र में वैज्ञानिक रीति आजिका दिन में आपको देखिपारे जेहेतु आमर यही ओडिया पाठ्यक्रमटी एक बहुविद्या संबलित आयाम अटे। ओडिया को केमती भाव में विभिन्न विषय सहित संयुक्त कर इतिहास समाज विज्ञान राजनीति विज्ञान कंप्यूटर विज्ञान सहित एकीभूत कर जेहेतु आम ए शिक्षा प्रणाली एनईपी 2020 आधार में प्रणीत करूँ निश्चित भाव में से आपण मैंने एठारे अनेक लेखक हिसाब से बहुभाषी लेखकर स्तर को पहुंची पारे एवं राजभाषार अधिकारी होगा सहित लोक संपर्क अधिकारी होबार ज्ञान कौशल अर्जन करें। नेट एग्जामिनेशन रे क्वालिफाई करबा किंबा आपनकर एसएसबी रे क्वालिफाई करबा एई अध्यापना शैली माध्यम रे एक पाठ्यांतर विषय माध्यम रे एक सहायकारी पंथा बोली मो विश्वास पोषण करूची। लर्निंग मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम जोटा कि ऑनलाइन माध्यम रे आमे शिक्षा दान करबा पई एई लर्निंग मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम रे प्रयास करिबो। एई सॉफ्टवेयर एप्लीकेशन हमको शिक्षा दान रे गोटे उपयुक्त मार्ग बोली विवेचित होइछि। यारी माध्यम रे छात्र छात्री माने मध्य निजको निजे विकसित करबा पई एक बृहत्तर शिक्षण कौशल निकट को पहुंचीबा पई चेष्टा करिवे। पूर्व जो कथा सूचना दिया जाउतला एलएमएस निकट को पहुंचीबाटा कोई तो किछि समय पई आपन को दुर्बोध होई पारे। मोर ईमेल आईडी किंति भाबरे देबी, पासवर्ड किंति भाबरे देबी, ई कम्युनिटीज माय कम्युनिटीज निकट को किंति भाबरे पहुंचीबी, ई लाइब्रेरी जो सब स्तर को किंति भाबरे जिबी सेति पई किछि परिमाण रे आपण गोलक धंदा निकट पहुंची पारंती। किंतु थरे से विषय रे पोखत होई सारिगला ओरे एक बृहत्तर विश्व निकट को पहुंची पारिबे। जेंति भाबरे आमोदार्थे यथा छात्र गुरु गुरुबंदरम प्रोजेक्ट बोली कहा जाउची। गुरुर परम गुरु निकट को एई सॉफ्टवेयर माध्यम रे आपण पहुंची दिबे। ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी एई सुजोग आपण मान को प्रदान करिछि एवं शिक्षक और शिक्षार्थी भितर समन्वय सृष्टि करबा पई मध्य आमे प्रयास सृष्टि करिछु। या सहित शिक्षक माने छात्र मान सहित एकीभूत होई ए सबु सत्ते किंति भाबरे अन्य समालोचनात्मक स्तर निकट को आमर पाठ्यांतर्भुक्त विषय सहित समन्वित करी पिला को पहुंचाई जाई परिबो। सेति पई मध्य आमे प्रयास करिबु। आपण मानकर सहयोग सहानुभूति ही आमर दरकार। बंधुगण आमर शिक्षण उपादान तथा अन्य उपादान संपर्क रे आमे तो निश्चित भाव रे आपण मानकु साहाय्य सहयोग प्रदान करिबो। आम विभाग रे अभिज्ञ शिक्षक माने रहिचंती। दीर्घ 36 वर्ष पर्यंत शिक्षादान कर सारिला परे 5-6 जन पीएचडी स्कॉलर बाहर कर सारिला परे डॉक्टर प्रमोद कुमार पाढ़ी परी शिक्षक एई ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी को पहुंची एवं से शिक्षादान करुचंती। आपण माने निश्चित भाव में लाभ उठे पारे। ता सहित मु विभाग मुख्य हिसाब से डॉक्टर लक्ष्मीनारायण पाणिग्राही अच्छी आपण मानकु साहाय्य और सहयोग करबा पई उदारतार सहित समय निर्विशेष रे आपण पाखक पहुंची ऑनलाइन माध्यम रे ऑफलाइन माध्यम रे ए प्रतिश्रुति दउची। या व्यतीत अछंती डॉक्टर सतल कुमार बा जने तरुण अध्यापक विश्व भारती रो से उपाध्युत्तर शिक्षा पाइचंती। विद्या वारिधि उपाधि पाइचंती। से विश्वविद्यालय को अपनार करिचंती एवं अध्यापना करुचंती। यहाँ मध्य आम कम सौभाग्यर विषय नुहे। यहाँ व्यतीत अछंती सुश्री बेबी नायक ये जड़े धुरीन अध्यापिका अटंती। विषय को अति प्रांजल भाव में विन्यास करिवार दक्षता तांको निकट रे रहिची। राधाकांत सुना जे कि अध्यापक हिसाब रे जोग दैछंती आपनकर मॉडरेटर काम करछंती। निश्चित भाव में आप सुनी पारुथिबे से केते परिमाण रे निज प्रकाश करबा सहित ए अनुष्ठान सहित तांकर केते गभीर संपृक्ति रहिची आपण माने उपलब्धि करि पारुथिबे। एवं एठी आउ जणे नुआ हे अध्यापिका जॉइन करछंती कुमारी सिमरन राउत। से मध्य बहुत सुंदर भाव में तांकर अभिव्यक्ति प्रदान करछंती। पाठ्यांतर्गत विषय को उपस्थापन करिबार तांकर दक्षता प्रकाशित होउची। एटा मु निश्चित भाव में उपलब्धि करिछि। तेणु बंधुगण पुणी थरे आपन को शुभेच्छा जणाउछि एवं आम विभाग माध्यम रे उत्तरोत्तर आप उन्नति करंतु। यही विश्वास पोषण कर रही। धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। छोटे कदम भी बड़े मंजिल की ओर ले जाते हैं। Now I would like to request the HOD of Master of Arts, Political Science and Public Administration, Dr. Vibhuti Kolyan Kumarkul. Sir, please.
Namaskar, Jai Jagannath, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Sanskrit sir, Registrar Dr. Chittaranjan Sahu sir, Director School of Social Sciences Dr. Kaushik sir, all officers, all HODs, faculties, and dear learners. I welcome to the Odisha State University, Sambalpur in general, and to the Department of Political Science and Public Administration in particular. At the outset, I want to state why to study political science. Studying political science can be beneficial for understanding the world around us, developing critical thinking skills, and preparing for various career paths. It provides insight into how power operates, how decisions are made, and how society is organized. Political science also helps individuals to become informed citizens and foster empathy and cultural understanding. Political science is a subject of excellent preparation for executive effective citizenship. The scope of political science is not just about academics, it's about understanding and participating in the ongoing challenges in the society. So, for the uniqueness of the Department of Political Science of our university, political science stands out by decoding how power operates in the society and shapes human destiny. It navigates between ideals and reality, influencing everything from local governance to the global peace. So, for career prospects concerned, political science learners, students, they work in different sectors like government and policy, like civil services and policy analysts, in the international field, diplomacies and different international and national level NGOs, then academia and research, the teaching, research and different analysis institutes are there, research institutes are there, then media and journalism, the political journalism and public relations, the law, the lawyers and legal advisors, and many more. The syllabus is making as per the 4th benchmark university in India, like JU, TU, DHU, India, and many more. So, for about the LMS, Learning Management System, all the academic activities shall be channelized, communicated through LMS portal of this university. So, but about the SLM, the SLMs are prepared by the qualified and experienced seasoned faculty of our university, and quality SLMs will be provided to the learners both soft and hard. So, for public administration is concerned, why to study public administration? Studying public administration can be beneficial for several reasons, including developing a strong understanding of government and public services, enhancing leadership skills, and opening doors to diverse career paths in the government, non-government, and even private sector. It also provides valuable insights into policy development, implementation, and the broader socio-economic impact of government initiatives. Above all, the study of public administration is vital for understanding how government functions, how policies are made and implemented, and how public resources are managed to serve the city. So, for the uniqueness of the Department of Public Administration is concerned, public administration encompasses a broad spectrum of activities, including policy analysis, program development, human resource management, and organizational leadership. It bridges the gap between policy implementation and implementation. It gives emphasis on ethical governance and accountability. It places a high priority on transparency, accountability, and ethical thinking decision making. It is interdisciplinary in nature. Public administration draws upon knowledge from various disciplines, including political science, economics, sociology, management, and others. This interdisciplinary approach allows for a comprehensive understanding of complex problems and development of effective solutions. So, for the career prospect is concerned, the students of public administration to build a strong foundation of civil services, research, development sector, and many more. The syllabus is framed as per the NEP 2020. So the syllabus is making as per the four benchmark universities in India, BAU, Jammu Millia, Lucknow University, and Punjab University. So in this department, the seasoned, experienced, competent faculty are engaged. Like I am Dr. Viruti Mahakur, HOD of this department, Dr. Suresh Chandra Patel, Dr. Ashwini Shubhakar, Dr. Subhadra Mahana, Dr. Ratnakar Rai, Roshan Kumar, Dr. Roshan Kumar Akka, Mr. Vigneshwar Rao, Mr. Vishwanath Kumar. We have been working in this. So with this, once again, I welcome to the Odisha State of University in general and Department of Political Science in particular. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर। सपने को पाने के लिए जागना पड़ता है, नींद में तो हर कोई सो जाता है। Now I would like to request the HOD of Master of Arts Rural Development, Dr. Sunita Kotri. Ma'am, please.
Namaskar to all of you present in this induction program. On behalf of Odisha State Open University, I would like to welcome the newly registered learners, and especially I would like to welcome the students from rural development. So, thank you learners for affiliating in the Department of Rural Development. Today I discuss the uniqueness of this program. The Masters of Rural Development program is still out as a multidisciplinary approach, and this is community-oriented postgraduate program. So, the Masters of Rural Development program is integrates with the sociology, social work, economics, agriculture, political science, development studies, environmental studies, and many more. So, and this course is very unique, and this is community-oriented learning. The student have opportunity to engage with the rural communities and know the rural village situation, and what are the realities of the rural areas. And also, this course is very unique, and this is focused on the sustainable development goals. So, this department and this course is also enlighten the climate resilience, sustainable agriculture, gender equality, and indigenous knowledge. And it's also prepare the graduate to contribute to the meaningful rural sustainability. And this is also very unique career versatility. And the students who completed their course, they can go to the government, NGOs, and university. So, after completing this course, there are wide range of career opportunities across the public, private, and non-profit sectors. So, first is government and public sector. So the learners who completed their courses, they can choose their career in rural development department, panchayat raj institution. Their role is development officers, policy analyst, and project coordinator. And the second is they can choose their career in civil societies as a community empowerment, livelihood-based initiatives. And their role is a program manager, field coordinator, and MP specialist. And even they can be a coordinator agencies. Like UNDP, FAO, World Bank, and IFAD associations. They can be there as a project implementation officers, the policy advisors, the capacity building specialists, and the graduates also can choose their career as entrepreneurs and research. They can be here as a social enterprise, academia, think tank, and also this course is designed for the competitive examination and the who are already preparing for the competitive examination. This course is very helpful for the student. So the journey to this course, this is very unique, and the course is designed according to the NFP 2020, and this is more inclusive for the student, and this is the comprehensive curriculum are there. The practical skills that is the gap between the theory and the real realities, and the student can have the hands-on experience. They can gain the experience in the rural areas through the community immersion programs, and also they create the lasting impact. And the creativity can be also welcomed in this department. So the solution, what will be the solution for the sustainable development and transformation of the rural area? And this course is very, this is the cost-effective course, the quality education at the competitive base and compared to the other universities. And we have the three faculty members, the Dr. Vilasat Naidu, she had PhD from Uttar University, and Dr. Bolan Bihari Padra, his PhD from JNU Delhi, and myself, Dr. Smita Puri. I completed my PhD from PISS Mumbai. And so once again, welcome learners, and all the very best for your journey from the Odisha State Open University. Thank you.
थैंक यू मैम। असली ज्ञान वो है जो व्यक्ति को बंधन से मुक्त करता है, चाहे वो सांसारिक बंधन हो या फिर आध्यात्मिक बंधन। इसीलिए संस्कृत में एक श्लोक है, सा विद्याया विमुक्तये। नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट द एचओडी ऑफ मास्टर ऑफ आर्ट्स संस्कृत डॉक्टर दुशासन विश्वाल सर प्लीज।
हरे ओम यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवा स्थानि धर्माणि प्रथमन्यासन् देवनाथं महिमान सचन्त दत्त पूर्वे साध्या सन्ति देवाः। ओम राजाधिराजाय प्रसय्यसायिने नमो वयमश्रवणाय कर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यम् कामे सुरो वैश्रवणो दधातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, respected Registrar sir, respected Deputy Registrar, Finance Officer sir, respected Coordinator sir, and respected all my faculty members and dear learners. I welcome all our learners to the Induction Program. I am Dr. Dushashan Biswal, HOD and Assistant Professor, Department of Sanskrit, Odisha State Open University. Now I shall speak on our program uniqueness. The Master of Sanskrit is a postgraduate program that provides students with an in-depth understanding of Sanskrit language, literature, philosophy, and its historical significance. This program is designed for individuals who are passionate about Sanskrit study and wish to explore its vast intellectual, cultural, and philosophical tradition. Below are the key highlight of the program. The program provides detailed and structured approach to learner Sanskrit, focusing on its grammar, syntax, phonetics, and semantics. Students are introduced to both classical and Vedic Sanskrit, enabling them to read and interpret a wide range of Sanskrit texts. Career prospects. Also has studied PhD in Sanskrit, Indology, or comparative linguistics, conducted research in answering India test, philosophy and manuscripts, contribute to linguistic studies, etymology, and historical language development, teaching at academia, become a professor, lecturer, school teachers in Sanskrit, translation and interpretation, work as a Sanskrit translator for ancient text, legal documents, or religious scriptures, publishing and editing, edit and publish Sanskrit text of academic or spiritual institution, government and administrative roles, work in cultural preservation, departments, archaeology, or institution like the Minister of Culture, and Indian Army like JCO, religious teachers, media and journalism, write articles, create digital content, or contribute to Sanskrit related publication, spiritual and religious roles, serves as a scholar or advisor in Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain institutions, revive and promote Sanskrit literature, poetry, storytelling, writing new composition play, and research papers in Sanskrit, contribute to Sanskrit, podcast, YouTube channel, and online course, use Sanskrit in AI and computational linguistics for text analysis and natural language processing, apply Sanskrit knowledge in law and ethics, especially in Dharma Shastra study, contribute to medical research by decoding ancient Ayurvedic texts. All SLM's reading guides is available at our official website, and LMS operating, student loving, my communities, e-library, e-books, file, docs, videos, link, assignment, course, discussion, board, and our staff is myself, Dr. Dusasam Biswar, HOD and Assistant Professor, and Navakumar Panda, Assistant Professor. Now is free submission in their PhD thesis in philosophy, and Janardhan Bhai as an assistant professor, he is also free submission PhD thesis in Mahatma Gandhi Central University, Bihar. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर। आत्मविश्वास ही सफलता की पहली सीढ़ी है। नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट द HOD ऑफ मास्टर ऑफ आर्ट सोशियोलॉजी डॉक्टर आदित्य कुमार पांडे सर, प्लीज।
Namaste, Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, and other dignitaries placed here, all the activities concerned, and all the faculty members, and all our learners. First of all, I would like to congratulate you to take the admissions here at Odisha State Open University in our MA in Sociology program. There is a quote which has been given by our founding father of sociology, August Kant. He said that sociology is the queen of all the social sciences. But I would like to add some more things, that sociology is not the queen of all social sciences, but also the sciences. Because in the end, whatever all the scientist is doing, that is for the welfare of the society, and you are going to become a sociologist to study this society. You can even, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, he is a scientist, you can even, he has also shared his experience that whatever he has achieved and whatever he has done, that is not for his own benefits, that is not for his family, but for the perspective of the society. So now I would like to tell you how sociology at Odisha State Open University is very much different from all other traditional universities and all other institutes. So here is the flexibility you will find. Multi-entry, multi-exit options are here. which that is for all the courses, all our concerned HODs has told you. But here, our SLS and sociology, with the instruction and with the guidance of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, has been integrated to the science. All the SLS, all the subjects, here you will find two extra chapters, two extra units. That is one that is related to artificial intelligence, already has been told you by the Radhakant Suna sir. This is a very different thing. This can not even find in the IITs also, and not in other traditional universities. IITs and other like Indian Institute of Astrophysics, that is in Tamil Nadu, they have tried to integrate sociology with science, but sociology to integrate with the artificial intelligence and how this is critically examining our society, affecting our society. You can learn this here at Odisha State Open University. All the theory, classical theories, all the modern theories, how these are related to the contemporary problems, you will try to learn here. Here you will not learn the sociology only, but you will learn how to think different, how to see this world different, and how to question critically. Now, interdisciplinary and contemporary themes are here. Like for the gender, you will see how gender is affecting the society, how artificial intelligence is changing the job structure, even in rural areas, and how this is affecting the social web of the society. You will come to read here. And now come to the career perspective. So sociology has a vast impact. Whatever has been told to you by all the concerned HOD, except Indian Economic Services, that has been told by the Honorable HOD of Economics, and except of the history, except these things, you can apply in every sector. Whatever has been told, whether for UPSC, whether for state public service commissions, for teaching jobs, for becoming assistant professor, in corporate sector, in media and development journalism, human resources, social entrepreneurship. But how sociology is unique, like there are several sectors where you can go only, not all other subjects. Like in army education corps, you can apply there. That is open for several subjects only, like for physics, chemistry, sociology, English literature, and one more discipline I am forgetting. I think that is mathematics. Yes, mathematics and Sanskrit also. So here, social work and rural development. These are the interdisciplinary subject of sociology, or you can say the allied subject of sociology. But even they are not eligible to apply for the army education corps. And army education corps is a elite discipline of the Indian Army, where you will join as a lieutenant directly by the service selection board if you will qualify it. Also, National Center for Polar and Oceanic Research. They used to send the expedition to the polar regions, like in Arctic regions and in Antarctica also. So, maximum the scientists, that is from physics, geology, and other scientific disciplines, they used to go to the expedition. But from 26 or 27, Ministry of Earth Sciences had decided to send sociologists and psychologists there with all the scientists to study the behavior of those scientists and other staffs who are accompanying them on the expedition. So these are the vast career paths there. But for this, I would like to again conclude with the Sanskrit quote, that is Odia mainly Siddhanti Karya Anna Manorathai and Nahi Sutta se Singa se Brahmashanti Mukhe Mika. कार्य करने से ही सिद्ध होते हैं, सोचने से नहीं. सोते हुए सिंह के मुख में हिरण स्वयं भोजन बनकर प्रवेश नहीं करता. So it all depends on you, how you study. We all are here to help you in all the matters, to guide you for your career perspective. We are here 3 faculties. The Honorable Dr. Tirthajani Panda, she completed her MPhil from Central University of Odisha and her PhD from Uttarakhand Open University. Sorry, Nainital. She has a vast experience of open and distance learning. Sorry. Dr. Pooja Gupta, she completed her PhD from Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Patna. She has a great experience. She has also worked in the Sikkim Manipal University, so you will definitely get benefit from her guidance and the knowledge. And I, Dr. Aditya Kumar Pandey, I completed my MPhil and my PhD in Sociology from Banaras Hindu University. So thank you all to all of you for joining MU Sociology program. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
थैंक यू सर। हार मानने से पहले एक बार और प्रयास करने की सोचो। नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट एचओडी ऑफ मास्टर ऑफ कॉमर्स मिस्टर राजेंद्र प्रकाश साहू, प्लीज सर।
आदित्य, अब शिफ्ट कर दो चेयर, वो खींचने से तार टूटने का चांस है।
Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome all the learners to Odisha State Open University, Sambalpur. I am Rajendra Prakash Sahu, Head of Department of Commerce, and I would also like to introduce my other faculty members, Mr. Niranjan Malik, Assistant Professor, Mr. Sonia Ranjan Sahu, Assistant Professor. So moving on to slide. So in the first slide, I will discuss about the uniqueness of Master of Commerce curriculum. So first point, industry relevant and future oriented subjects. So our course is designed to match what companies need today. With trending subjects like digital marketing, artificial intelligence, in business, financial modeling, investment banking, student can gain exposure to the latest tools and technologies which are reshaping the commerce landscape. Moving on, balanced blend of theory and practice. We give equal importance to both classroom learning and practical learning. Important subjects like managerial economics and advanced accounting are not just taught through lectures but also through case studies and research work to help students understand how things work in real life. Customizable learning paths. Every student's career journey is unique. So that is why we offer flexibility through specialization options in finance and marketing, allowing students to focus on their strengths and interests. Moving on, skill enhancement and value-added courses. To ensure our students are workplace ready, we offer skill-based courses in areas such as computer applications, banking, insurance, and tax learning. These practical skills give our graduates a competitive edge in job market. Moving on to next slide. So in this slide, I will explain what are the career opportunities you will get after joining this program. So first, post-graduation career readiness. Upon completion, our students are well equipped for diverse roles in finance, taxation, marketing, and industry. Advanced research opportunities. For those passionate about research, we offer to undertake our dissertation project, which can lead to academic publication and presentation at national conferences. Support and startups and entrepreneurship. With focused courses on digital marketing, AI in business, and financial modeling, we empower students to dream of launching their own ventures or joining dynamic startup environment. Higher education and competitive exams. So program also lays a strong academic foundation for those aspiring to crack competitive exams like NET, SET, Chartered Accountancy, Cost Accounting, and other professional certifications. Last but not the least, one thing I want to emphasize here: don't feel yourself excluded from those students who are pursuing their higher education from regular universities. I want to highlight two examples. First, Dr. Nisi Malhotra. She is working as an assistant professor at IIM Sambalpur and she pursued her Master of Commerce through distance learning. Also, I have another example from our university as well. Dr. Pooja Gupta. She is also working as an assistant professor in Department of Sociology, Odisha State Open University. Also, she pursued her master's through distance mode and post that she got her PhD from IIT Patna. So, if you you can also set yourself as an example to pursue higher education, not just for a degree, but to achieve bigger thing in life and eventually work for the cause, for the people and society. So this is where I want to end, and once again I want to welcome all the new learners to OSOU and may you thrive. Best wishes. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir. ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ଆମ 11ଟା ମାଷ୍ଟର ଡିଗ୍ରୀ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମର ସମସ୍ତ ବିଦ୍ୟାର୍ଥୀମାନେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ସିଲାବସରେ ତଥା ଆମ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ବିଭାଗରେ କ'ଣ ସବୁ ଅଛି ପୁଣା ଅଧିକେ ତାଙ୍କର ଧାରଣା ହେଇସାରିଥିବ। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସମୟ ହେଉଛି ମୁଁ ଆମ ବିଶ୍ୱବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟର କୁଳ ସଚିବ ଶ୍ରୀଯୁକ୍ତ ଡକ୍ଟର ଚିତ୍ତରଞ୍ଜନ ସାହୁ ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁଛି ସେ ଆମମାନଙ୍କୁ ଦିଗ୍ଦର୍ଶନ ଦେବେ। ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ମଞ୍ଚକୁ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରୁଛି ସାର୍।
ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ନମସ୍କାର। Esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Chancellor, sir, esteemed Controller of Finance, Mr. Madhavan Stangi, esteemed Controller of Examinations, Dr. Patel, Deputy Registrar, Directors of Schools, heads of the departments, our staff members at different regional centers who have joined us in this meeting, all the faculty members, all the members of the staff, OSOU, and all the learners who have newly enrolled in this 2025 admission session. I welcome you all once again, and I congratulate the learners who have newly joined this university for having taken the right choice at the right moment. I congratulate you for taking the best decision in your life, that you have joined OSOU, which is expanding its horizon like anything. At the outset, I would like to say something on the concept of distance learning today. Dear friends, distance education nowadays has changed a lot. It has adopted new forms with the help of technology, and in the changing scenario on the global level. Earlier, distance education was made for the poor and deprived sections of the society who dwelled in the remote areas, deprived of regular education, and for those who had to earn for their livelihood, for the sustenance of their family. But now, distance education is not only for those who are deprived of regular education, but it is a need of the hour. It is a necessity for employability. It is no longer a choice or a luxury, but a necessity for everyone. We have to enhance our employability. I can give my own example. After post-graduation, I have undertaken several courses through distance education. Bachelor of Education, Master of Education, Postgraduate Certificate in Teaching English, Postgraduate Diploma in Teaching English. I have been fortunate to be a student of CIFL Hyderabad, which is now in FLU, English and Foreign Language University, the only university in India. And after pursuing education in FLU, I actually understood what phonetics really is, what linguistics really is. Dear friends, you shouldn't think that distance education is very liberal or one kind of luxury. You should not think that pursuing distance education is merely for getting a degree. And don't have the impression that only by taking admission, your certificate is guaranteed. It is not so. It requires the same commitment to learning as the traditional courses. The only difference is that it is without walls. You have the liberty to study with the comfort of your home, but it requires the same commitment, rather more commitment. As you are deprived of the opportunity of face-to-face learning, of course you have through online mode, but I believe it cannot equal the live face-to-face interaction you have with your teachers. Therefore, more commitment on your part is necessary. We have a team of expert teachers and professors here in the university to help you as and when you need. We have a significant number of counselors, academic counselors, to clarify your doubts at the study centers. But you have to be regular. You have to attend the classes. You have to prepare well in advance so that you can put forth your doubts in the counseling classes. Distance education is necessary nowadays for everyone to be up to date with the age. Because artificial intelligence is expanding. AR, VR, and AI-empowered programs are being launched, and we have to learn them, we have to master them, so that we can keep pace with the advancement of the age in the global level. I would like to inform the learners that UGC has allowed to undertake simultaneous courses. Earlier it was not allowed, but from 2022, one can adopt simultaneous courses, one regular and another through distance mode. Even two courses through distance mode one can adopt. So those students who are studying in the regular universities, they can undertake another course through distance mode in Odisha State Open University. And there is no discrimination between the regular and distance education. Some of the students have idea that distance, the certificate acquired through distance mode is not at par with that obtained through regular mode. There is a wrong idea, there is a false concept. There is no difference at all between distance education and regular education so far as the certificate is concerned. And this university, Odisha State Open University, was established by an act of the government of Odisha. It is at par with all government colleges and universities of the state and of the whole country. Dear students, this time we have planned to distribute your SLMs, these study learning materials, in your study centers, so that you can keep close contact with the coordinators and other staff members of the study center, and you will be informed from time to time about the forthcoming programs. So you have to visit your study centers regularly and attend the counseling classes regularly. 75% of attendance in the counseling classes is mandatory. In worst case, on medical grounds, 60% attendance can be accepted, but not below that. And always check your emails regularly, if possible daily, so that you can keep update with the information we share with you. Always keep your mobile numbers and emails updated. Very often we come across this situation that the mobiles the students have given in their information is not working. We face a lot of difficulty in providing them with valuable information. Always keep yourself updated regarding the forthcoming counseling classes, term and examinations, and re-registration process. Regularly visit the website of Odisha State Open University. Finally, I would like to inform that Odisha State Open University is expanding its horizon in all directions. With the able leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor and with the support of UGC, central government, and state government, the university is going to expand a lot. The infrastructure will be expanded. Recently, we have been sanctioned 20 crore under PM OSOU project, and we are going to establish a skill center. So many skill centers will be introduced very soon, where students from far and near will be able to have hands-on training in this university. We are going to launch several online programs from the forthcoming session. And the evaluation process will be online so that there will not be unnecessary delay that used to be in the evaluation process and result declaration process. So these are the few things, innovative things we are going to have in this university in near future. Once again, I inspire you all, and I request all of you to inspire your friends, others, even seniors, because there is no age limit in this university. Anyone can undertake any course, as and when one likes. So, with this I conclude. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
थैंक यू सर आम समस्ते सब बेले आसे रीच टू ऑन रीच एनी टाइम एनीवेयर एनीबॉडी आम पाखरे अछंती विश्वविद्यालय कुलपति जहाँकर ना सेमिति काम भी सेमिति विश्वविद्यालय वरिष्ठ मार्गदर्शन रे सठिक पथरे अग्रसर होउछि जहाँकर गोटे कथा समस्त को प्रेरणा दिए तांकर वरिष्ठ वक्तव्य आम समस्त को निश्चित भाव आगामी दिन में ओएसओ ना केवल ओडिशा रे सीमित न रखी ओडिशा बाहर देश बाहर निश्चित भाव रहिबो। एही परिप्रेक्षी रे मु आम विश्वविद्यालय सम्माननीय कुलपति प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर श्याम सुंदर पट्टनायक महोदय को अनुरोध करुछि आम विश्वविद्यालय नुआ ही जॉइन करथिबा विद्यार्थी मानकु किछि आशीर्वचन देबे सर।
थैंक यू मिस्टर सोना। नमस्कार। At the outset, on behalf of the Odisha State Open University, with a wonderful nickname as OSOU, with open hand, clear heart, and intellectual mind, I welcome all the newly inducted learners. And on behalf of seniors, including me, pray to the Almighty to give you a blissful academic journey in all your future endeavor, and let the university play a pivotal role in your career shaping. You have now heard a lot from my respected HODs, the registrar of the university, how we are shaping ourselves. And you are the change agent. And if you see the way we are embracing the metaverse world, the so-called digitization, the 21st century is yours. And this 21st century, without open learning is not feasible. So therefore, you are the student of the right university at the right time to deliver the right thing for the growth of the society, the development of the state, and the progress of the country. So as you have already heard, your curriculum is unique. I'm not going to repeat that further. So the very foundation of education, when it is unique, those who are inducted to get those curriculums, they are also unique. So you are not ordinary learners. You are the unique learners who are going to create the benchmark or the pathway for the others to follow, as you are the learners of that university, which fondly we say OSOU, who is the torch bearer of the NEP 2020, the transformational educational policy philosophy in the state, also beyond the state. So the curriculum with NEP 2020 alignment gives you the opportunity to exercise your freedom, to go for multi-entry, multi-exit option, accumulate multiple degree at the multiple level. You can have your academic bank of credits that you can encash anytime. Your upper ID is a unique ID which give you a unique identity in the academic arena. So therefore, a lot of things are in the pipeline, like Register told you, that if you can manage your time well, in the same time you can have 2 degrees in your hand, because that is what the UGC has already permitted. So once your curriculum is unique, which is integrated with the latest topic like AI, your career opportunity with AI, and you'll see that to support this curriculum, this self-learning material, so-called ASLM, is well designed, well planned, and well structured to give you those type of ingredients that will support this curriculum. So therefore, not only you have a good foundation, also the different tools, different ingredients to make an interior so beautiful, so that your career can shape the way you wish to. And we are trying to give you bilingual SLM from next session onwards. My faculty members are working hard. So you'll find that this university will be providing not only the SLM in English, but also in Odia, and due course of time in multiple languages. The department will now assign one department mentor for you. So the job of the mentor is to become your friend, so that you can share or you can get the advice even beyond your academics. It is always a natural process in life to get sometimes hiccups, and if you have a right person to guide you in that hiccups, then you come out of your stress and strain very quickly. Therefore, the university also has planned for a department-wise grievance coordinators, so that your little thing is also taken into account and it is addressed well in time. So learning is not individualistic. Learning needs to be in group. Learning needs to be in isolation, also in crowd. So learning atmosphere, the ecosystem has changed as we go for the crowdsourcing, and since it is an open system, so everything is open for you. So therefore, peers learning is the way of a new learning environment. Our LMS, the learning management system, supports that. That dashboard will give you the option of connecting to peers, industry experts, share your learnings, share your difficulties, and also getting involved in solving others' difficulty. And that is what is the atmosphere which you have with you. Then when it comes to exam, as you have already heard from your HODs, also from the other departments HODs, that your curriculum is having a mapping with the Bloom's taxonomy, where the level 3 and 4 are the primary levels for you. That means the application and analysis. These are the levels which will be maintained in PG program. So therefore, your question will not be in the level 1 and level 2 of your Bloom's taxonomy. So your learning resources which you get is as SLM needs to be actually pondered upon repeatedly, so that you will be in a position to attend the questions which are more application oriented and analysis oriented. So this is the end semester situation. But your continuous assessment, or from the university perspective point of view, are 2 assignments. Once you complete 8 units of your SLM, you will get an assignment which is cognitive focus. That means syllabus focus. You will submit that assignment in the assignment portal, which recently we showed you. Also submit the hard copy in the nearest study center. And we would ensure that a transparency is maintained. You will be in a position to see your assignment on that portal and how much score was given to you. And you can also interact with the person of your department, sir, why I got this mark or why it is less, so that it will be a transparent situation for you, which was not happening because of the limitation of the hardware copies. The second assignment is unique, not only for this university, it is unique in the country itself. The second assignment, after completion of 16 units, you will get an assignment, 3 assignments, out of which 1 you will be solving. It is a full-fledged case studies. You have to deal with a real-life problem, use your learnings of this subject, try to find out a solution or propose some solution and analyze that, and you can submit that to the study center, but ultimately you have to upload that in the stipulated time to the portal. So these are the opportunistic challenges which we are coming to face, and that will make you different from other university. That will be your USP to speak in the platform where it is required to speak. And that is what is going to create the OSOU banner or the OSOU brand. And once you see that after 10 years, 15 years, you will have a brand name for yourself, that I am a OSOUian. You can create your name for yourself. In addition to this, you will have counseling classes. As you know, in a semester, 15 Sundays are counted as the counseling classes. At least you should attend 12 counseling classes. The counseling classes are meant for clearing your doubts and other issues. But my faculty members are there. They will be conducting 4 classes online. So try to get in touch with them. Now each department will flash a master timetable for the respective department. Attend this class, and if the classes are not conducted, you have the grievance portal to raise your voice and put that in the grievance portal so that it comes to our knowledge and we take the remedial actions in that. Take the transformational opportunity which the NEP 2020 is offering to you. What do you mean by that? You'll have opportunity of minor subject. You'll have opportunity for multidisciplinary subject. You'll have opportunity for language or ability enhancement courses. You'll have opportunity for skill enhancement courses. As you heard from your register, that lot of online skill courses are going to be launched shortly. So you'll have plenty of food to eat. It depends on you to select the food and accordingly act upon your own action. So we are creating the platform which is needed. But it is you who have to take action and get the benefit of the opportunities created for you. This virtual metaverse world is going to lead the scenario. Already it started leading the scenario. It is going to further lead the scenario. You'll see that your way of learning will be benchmark for others to follow in due course of time. The contact mode, or so-called the constraint boundary mode of educations, is very limited. Therefore, we are open, and you are the proud student of this open university. So take that pride along with you and work for maintaining that pride and try to create learns for this university. And you can do that. I am having full confidence on your potential. Only thing is that you have to tell yourself that I can do it and work for that. We are trying to make this university more digitally empowered. We want you for your day-to-day common issues, you don't come to us. Your certificate can be downloaded. Your migration also can be downloaded. Even if you want a verification of that, please send to us. No need to come in this hot summer to sit here to get a signature of your register. We'll be very happy to send you by post. You send that. But if nobody is asking for a verification, you can download your migration certificate from our portal. So it is more portal driven, application apps driven university. So get acquainted with that. And I know that you are already digitally empowered to do so. So that is what you will be doing. Next semester onwards, because of the paucity of time, we could not really integrate one unit in this first semester course. But next semester course, you will find that one unit of SLM will talk AI for that subject. Subject-wise AI integration. It is not a common AI which will be discussed. It will be subject-wise AI integrations and your opportunity of that subject. Now the HODs are talking about the discipline opportunity. Once you join in the faculty of history, what history can offer you? But there will be opportunity to learn also subject-wise opportunity where it will emphasize you more because things are moving in a different way. So you will be also getting those information, and like that, the AI related need, AI related integrations, AI related advantages, all those things you will be learning from that particular things. Then one important thing is the headquarter connect. You try to make it a habit of headquarter connect. When I say headquarter connect means, don't put yourself as a student of only study center. The study center is the first stop for yourself, but headquarter is always available for yourself through online. So therefore, as a learner, active learner of this university, be in touch with your department, be in regular in your online classes, and try to be in touch with your headquarter through your mentor, your grievance coordinators. So therefore, you are always connected. You are not disjoint or disconnected from this university. I'm also planning, before you quit, after completing the seminar, your degree, before completion of the degree, we would like to have a visit to the headquarters. So this visit to the headquarters is not a simple visit. We would like to create some extracurricular activities, because in NEP 2020 we don't say extracurricular, everything is a curriculum only. So certain curriculum beyond syllabus which will be created here. So your holistic growth, your holistic talent, you can showcase here. So our auditorium is now under renovation, like the building one of the room we are converting to auditorium once the infrastructures are ready. So zone wise, because if total state wise we give the opportunity, Odia itself we have to accommodate in almost all maybe 10 days, 3,800 students. My auditorium capacity is 300 students. So therefore I require more than 12 days, 13 days to accommodate only Odia itself. So therefore, maybe it is a regional or zonal type of activities, but we are going to do these activities in the university. So as already I have told you, it is a university of blending learning. So therefore your online, your ODL and your physical appearance, everything will be blended now. Then this university is not only to offer you education. The education is a prime duty of this university. In addition to this, we are going to conduct many training programs. The training programs, when it will be launched, try to encash the opportunities available in front of you. This may not be part of your regular curriculum, but definitely it is a part of your career growth. So there will be specialized training program which will be planned, conducted at the university level, and try to encash that. The university also is going to have a concept of coaching for you. So it may not be a regular coaching for competitive examination preparation to make you NGO supportive or to take up entrepreneurship, but similar to a coaching, there will be coaching culture which will be developed where we'll give you question banks, competitive question banks, and also some type of tips that will help you to crack the different type of competition which you are facing or going to face in your futures to come. In addition to this, we are also today starting with a concept called Talk Beyond Syllabus. The Talk Beyond Syllabus is the thing, the way society is changing, the way the work environment is changing, the way global scenario, the global globe is a platform for work environment. So how to cope up, how to get connected to the global society, how to get connected to be in your society. All those things are coming into pictures, and many people are having different type of thought process. So it is not only to follow others in YouTube, also you can follow certain things from your university, and the university is starting this Talk Beyond Syllabus. And I'll be leading that today immediately after this particular session is over. Then there is a concept called Alumni Connect. So there is a alumni association. It is not functioning the way it is expected. I'm going to revamp it, and you can leverage this benefit from the available alumni association. This university is not just going to offer UG PG program. The university very shortly is seeking permission from the UGC to start PhD program. It will also offer postdoc program. It is going to offer apprenticeship embedded UG PG program where maybe you will be more relevant to take care of the responsibility of government policy, NGOs requirement, time-bound projects. So we are going to make you empowered in that way. Also, the unitary skill-oriented subject programs. So it may not be a degree, but credit assigned unitary subjects will be offered, which has a relevant, and that subject you can really accumulate in your academic bank of credit, so that when a person is hiring you or anybody wants to see your profile, you are not only confined to your UG or PG program like we are addressing the PG student. You are not confined to only PG syllabus or curriculum. You are much beyond that. So your profile is different. The webinar, seminar, conference, all those things are going to be a multifaceted activities of this university. So the university has planned its horizon. Rather, I'll tell the tentacles are going to expand everywhere. It is your time. How do you encash it? Like many of the HOD, they told that we are opening up the things. How much open you are to accept that? I being from a person from electronics communication engineering, having a specialization in the area of antenna microwave, even if you are a transmitter who is transmitting well, if your receiver is weak, it will not receive the whole signal which is transmitted. So therefore, the receiver beam needs to be wide enough. The receiver should be ready to expand the beam, align towards the university, so that the main beams are get connected. So your receiver main beam and the transmitter beam are in the alignment in the same line, and you get the maximum benefit out of that. So the sky is the limit for you now. It depends on how much you can fly. With this word, once again, I welcome all of you. Have a wonderful, blissful journey in this university. And once you leave this university, we make us proud with your learnings, which you'll be achieving in your professional careers, also in your personal life. And we can say proudly that we created students who are fully holistically developed. So thank you, learners, for choosing this wonderful university with a unique brand name called OSOU. God bless all of you. Thank you so much.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर सारଙ୍କର ପ୍ରେରଣାଦାୟୀ ବାର୍ତ୍ତା ଶୁଣିଲା ପରେ କାହାକୁ ବା ଗର୍ବରେ ଛାତି ଫୁଲି ନ ଉଠିବ। ମୋତେ ଓଏସ୍ୟୁର ପରିବାରର ଜଣେ ସଦସ୍ୟ ହୋଇଥିବାରୁ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବେ ଗର୍ବରେ ମୋ ଛାତି ଫୁଲି ଉଠୁଛି। ମୁଁ ଆଶା କରୁଛି ଆମ ବିଦ୍ୟାର୍ଥୀମାନେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସାରଙ୍କର ଏହି ଗୁରୁତ୍ୱପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ତଥ୍ୟ ମହତ୍ୱପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ବାର୍ତ୍ତା ସୁବର୍ଣ୍ଣ ସୁଯୋଗର ଅଫରନ୍ତି ସମ୍ଭାର ଶୁଣି ସାରିଲା ପରେ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ ତାଙ୍କ ମନରେ ଗୋଟେ ଓଏସ୍ୟୁ ପ୍ରତି ଗୋଟେ ନୂଆ ଭାବନା ସୃଷ୍ଟି ହେଉଥିବ। ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ କଥା କହୁଥିଲେ ଆମେ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ ଡିଜିଟାଲି ଏମ୍ପାୱାର ହେବା ଓଏସ୍ୟୁର ଏହି ପ୍ରୟାସ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବେ ଜାରି ରହିବ। ଏଣୁ ମୁଁ ଏଠାରେ କହିପାରିବି ଯେ ଯେହେତୁ ଏ ଯୁଗ ହେଉଛି ଡିଜିଟାଲ ଯୁଗ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ହାତରେ ସ୍ମାର୍ଟଫୋନ୍ ଅଛି ଓଏସ୍ୟୁର ମଧ୍ୟ ଗୋଟେ ଆପ୍ସ ଅଛି। ଏଣୁ ମୁଁ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ କହିପାରିବି ପ୍ରତି ହସ୍ତେ ଓଏସ୍ୟୁର ଏକ ଅନନ୍ୟ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକ୍ରମ ଯାହା ଆମ ମାନ୍ୟବର କୁଳପତି ଘୋଷଣା କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯାହାର ନାଁ ହେଉଛି ଟପ୍ ବିୟଣ୍ଡ ସିଲାବସ୍। ଆମର ଏହି ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ପର୍ବ ପରେ ତାକୁ ଆମେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବା। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁଛି ହିନ୍ଦୀ ବିଭାଗର ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ରୋଫେସର ମିସ୍ ଗାୟତ୍ରୀ ବାଗ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ପର୍ବ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ।
धन्यवाद सर। अयं निजः पुरोवेति गणना लघुचेतसं उदारचरितानंद वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम्। इन शब्दों के साथ अयं निजः पुरोवेति गणना लघुचेतसं उदारचरितानंद वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम्। इन शब्दों के साथ मैं विद्यादात्री वीणापाणी मां सरस्वती के चरण कमलों पर नव प्रवेशित शिक्षार्थियों का उज्जवल भविष्य कामना करते हुए धन्यवाद ज्ञापन सत्र को निर्वाहन करने जा रही हूँ। सर्वप्रथम उड़ीसा राज्य मुक्त विश्वविद्यालय के मार्गदर्शक, प्रेरणा स्रोत और प्रगतिशील नेतृत्व के प्रतीक माननीय कुलपति महोदय प्रोफेसर श्याम सुंदर और पटनायक महोदय को हृदय की गहराइयों से धन्यवाद अर्पित करती हूँ। सर, आपकी दूरदर्शिता, मार्गदर्शन और सतत समर्थन से यह कार्यक्रम भव्य और गरिमामय रूप से संपन्न हो पाया। धन्यवाद सर। माननीय कुलसचिव महोदय प्रोफेसर चित्तरंजन साहू सर, आपने नव प्रवेशित विद्यार्थियों को जो प्रेरणादायक संदेश और आत्मविश्वास प्रदान किया है वो निश्चित रूप से उनके शैक्षणिक जीवन का मजबूत नींव बनेगा। सर, आपको हार्दिक धन्यवाद अर्पित करती हूँ। विश्वविद्यालय के उप कुल सचिव महोदय, वित्त नियंत्रक महोदय, परीक्षा नियंत्रक महोदय, निदेशक मानविकी एवं सामाजिक विज्ञान संकाय डॉक्टर बख्शे सर को धन्यवाद देती हूँ। सर, आपके समय, सहयोग और उपस्थिति ने आज का यह कार्यक्रम जो है गरिमामय बना दिया है। सर, आपको पुनः कोटिश धन्यवाद। आभासी मंच पर जुड़े प्रोफेसर अल्ताफ सर को मैं धन्यवाद देती हूँ जो सदैव हमें जो है प्रोत्साहन और सहयोग प्रदान करते आए हैं। धन्यवाद सर। विश्वविद्यालय के सभी विभाग के विभागाध्यक्ष महोदय और महोदया, आप लोगों ने न केवल इस आयोजन की रूपरेखा को आकार दिया है बल्कि शिक्षा प्रणाली और रूपरेखा की हर बारीकी पर ध्यान देते हुए शिक्षार्थियों का मार्गदर्शन किया। आप सबकी सतत परिश्रम और कुशल समन्वय के लिए विशेष धन्यवाद। आपका स्नेह मार्गदर्शन यूं ही बना रहे, यही कामना करती हूँ। उड़ीसा राज्य मुक्त विश्वविद्यालय के मुख्य अंश जो क्षेत्रीय शिक्षा केंद्र है हमारे सभी सदस्यों को मैं धन्यवाद देती हूँ जो हमेशा सदैव अथक परिश्रम करते आए हैं और शिक्षार्थियों की संख्या भी बढ़ाते आए हैं। आप सभी का जो है धन्यवाद। संस्कृत विभाग के सहायक प्रोफेसर नव कुमार पंडा सर, आपको धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि आपने मंगलाचरण करते हुए कार्यक्रम की शुभारंभ किया। सर, सदैव माँ सरस्वती आपके कंठ में विराजमान रहे। धन्यवाद सर। दीक्षारंभ कार्यक्रम को सुचारू रूप से आगे बढ़ाने तथा स्वागत करने और एक भावनात्मक संप्रेषणीय तथा अनुशासित प्रवाह में पिरोने का श्रेय और मंच संचालन करने का श्रेय सहायक प्रोफेसर उड़िया विभाग के राधाकांत सोना सर को मैं धन्यवाद देती हूँ। सर, आपने बहुत सुंदर और मनभावन मंच संचालन किया। धन्यवाद सर। हमारे सभी विद्यार्थियों, साथियों को और उनके अभिभावकों को आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ कि आपकी सहभागिता ने इस कार्यक्रम को जीवंत बना दिया। अंत में उन सभी अदृश्य कर्मवीरों का धन्यवाद देती हूँ। तकनीकी टीम, अभिनंदन सर और रेवा सर, आपके परिश्रम से यह आयोजन सफल रहा। धन्यवाद।
शिवानंद पटा
आपको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जी। सबसे अहम भूमिका निभाने वाले श्रोतागण, सभी शिक्षक गणों को हार्दिक धन्यवाद देती हूँ। आपने अपना समय दिया और धैर्यपूर्वक इस कार्यक्रम को सुना और देखा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। अपनी वाणी को विराम देने से पहले मैं हमारे शिक्षार्थियों को शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ और पुनः उनको हार्दिक अभिनंदन देते हुए स्वागत करती हूँ और उनके लिए एक संदेश देना चाहूंगी कि मंजिलें दूर नहीं अगर इरादे बुलंद हो। हर कठिनाई झुकेगी जब साथ अपने स्वप्न हो। ज्ञान की इस यात्रा में मत डरना किसी मोड़ से। हर अंधेरे को हराते हैं दीपक अपने जोश से। धन्यवाद।
औपचारिक धन्यवाद करे
नहीं
वाइस चांसलर सर को
धन्यवाद कैन बी ऑल्सो समराइज ऑफ द थिंग्स। लॉन्ग भी होता है, इट इज नॉट शॉर्ट। लंबा सेशन में धन्यवाद बहुत लंबा होता है, दैट्स फाइन बिकॉज वी हैव टू मीट दैट रिक्वायरमेंट।
धन्यवाद करे मु वर्तमान
There is some announcement for the student. Tomorrow, respective department will take a online awareness activities with you. They will further brief individually at the department level. So, respective HOD will schedule that, and it will be notified so that students get to know their respective department, their role, and how they will be getting connected with the department. So, the respective HOD will take that stand tomorrow. So today it will be notified by the respective HOD, and that will be notified in our website. This particular Sunday, the counseling class will be from the headquarters. So respective HOD again have to ensure that, each HOD has to ensure that the counseling class starts from this Sunday from the headquarters before going to the study center. Study center will be notifying that from the next Sunday onwards, this study center will come into picture. Because today induction program is already over, so tomorrow you will have your micro discussion with your students, and Sunday you will be conducting the first counseling class. So that is the way you plan yourself and give your notice to Sivananda. Sivananda will upload that on the website for the benefit of the student, because the student may like to ask you how to use LMS, what are the other sources, so many things. So tomorrow you have to really go in a micro detail for that. So that is the way you have to plan it now.
with your permission, एई तो प्रयास आरंभ हला एबे निजको चालिबाको हेबो निज धरे निज लक्ष्य प्राप्ति निमंते आजिर सेशन को एइठी समाप्त करबा पई मु आम कुलपति महोदयଙ୍କ अनुमति चाहूची।
Allowed. word, please.
Thank you, sir. ଆମର ଅନନ୍ୟ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକ୍ରମ TBS ଟକ୍ ବିୟଣ୍ଡ ଶୋ ଏଇ କିଛି କ୍ଷଣ ପରେ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେବ। ମାନ୍ୟବର କୁଳପତି ଏହି ଟକ୍ ଶୋକୁ
It is already late. Someone tax association start कर दे. You can, but other employees they have to come also. This Dako Vitru. This talk is relevant.
ଔପଚାରିକ ଭାବରେ ଆମର ଇଣ୍ଡକ୍ସନ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଏଇଠି ସମାପ୍ତ ହେଉଛି। ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ, ନମସ୍କାର।
This is live. Do you have sufficient chair in this room to accommodate everybody? यदि नहीं टिके अच्छी एपटे किसी एपटे आस जाओ एपटे चेयर अच्छी एपटे आस जाओ विकास ये डोर टटे खोल देता है वेल so that someone it will place खाली सुना पचार लगी सर कौन दबा इंडक्शन टाइम तो राकेश नहीं बाहर किणी आने को तेल रे छड़ा कौन जड़ा नहीं तब कभी किसी दरकार नहीं छाछ मिलियो जदी छाछ नहीं किया and I was expecting that this fellow will bring chats. We have occasion today. It is my anniversary day, so therefore I had a plan for some sort. Therefore I had planned for sweets and something snacks. So I gave money to Pati to go and get something. Maybe as a pachala वोडको सोना कोची छाछ मिलना है sir. अच्छा अभिनंदन told sir will manage. फाइल लगी है अभिनंदन told he manage छाछ. ଏବେ ତ ପଡ଼ିବ ନା ପଳେଇବେ ଆମ ଷ୍ଟାଫ୍ ମାନେ
ଆମର ଏ ପାଖରେ ଓମଫେଡ୍ ଅଛି ନା ମିଳିଲା
ଏଟା ମୁଁ କହିଥିଲି ମିଳିଲା
ମୁଁ ନିଜେ ଯାଇଥିଲି
ଏକ୍ସଷ୍ଟେଡ୍
ଖାଲି କହିଥିଲି ମୁଁ ନିଜେ
ଆଇସ୍କ୍ରିମ୍ ଏଠୁ ଆଣ ମେଲ୍ଟ କରିଦିଅ Chach is better because even lassi also I don't prefer in summer. Chach is always better. So that is the way. But anyhow, let's go to the PowerPoint. All our staffs are here. Samasta asirani. ये मुझे खबर मिली थी. First few years of OSOU, this 7-1 was not applicable. OSOU was not following that. And that was the time when we were in Sambalpur, so this 7-1 had a meaning. This type of separate tickets. But it is not to be followed in this university. Upon that, what is letter just message my university is going to run from 9 to 5 in a break of 1 hour, 2 hours, in a basic break of 1 hour. And if they have objection, let them speak to us. You know, Gotavade Gale, most staff they are more vulnerable than going at 5 o'clock. So we don't want our staff to be logically communicate with एक तो हमारा lot of activities are getting affected. So 50 not of this. This is a topic where I'll be discussing some important issues of digital world. In my word, it is called metaverse world because metaverse is more technical term. So therefore, many of you may not be aware of what is metaverse. So therefore, in simple language, I'll tell the digital world. The system is such that now we are more going towards the use of the digital gadgets. Everybody is well versed with the digital gadgets, including your small kid whom you are feeding also while showing some cartoon in the mobile phone. Also, sometimes you allow them to use the mobile phone to talk to the grandpa or grandma or to anybody, mama or whatever relation you want to get connected. This is one way of like creating our childhood addicted to the digital gadgets. I'll not use the word addicted because it is negative for me. Making the small kids empowered to use the digital gadgets which are available. But at the same time, you are also seeing that some people, they are taking help of these digital gadgets for their day-to-day life requirements, whether it is education or connecting to a doctor or connecting to Dr. Biswal to get a Jyotishi Paramarsha or to connect to a Vastu Shastra experts to get knowing about the house like Dr. Rajendra Padi is doing. So many day-to-day activities are now completely a automated device dependent situation. So, and this device is also not only leaving us in the office, it is carrying us to the family. So the real relationship also is having a hindrance. But at the same time, the people who are lonely, to whom with they will create a relationship. So let's say student of a quota who is from a place called maybe Kuchinda has gone there. He never saw a city beyond Kuchinda. All of a sudden, the parental aspiration forced him. बाप माँ इंजीनियर डॉक्टर नहीं बन पाए, आईआईटी पढ़ नहीं पाए, आईआईटी बनाना है उसको, भेज दे कुचिंडा बच्चे को देके कोटा में, क्योंकि के का साथ के मैचिंग किया, बस भेज दो के में. वो बेचारा वहाँ पहुँच के अलग एनवायरमेंट, ना अच्छा से हिंदी बोल पा रहा है, ना खाना रोटी कभी जिंदगी में खाया था, यहाँ तो पकड़ा हुआ खाने वाला बंदा वहाँ समर में रोटी खाना पड़ेगा. तो टोटल इकोलॉजिकल डिफरेंस, एनवायरमेंटल डिफरेंस, उसका जो माइंड स्ट्रेस जा रहा है, रात 12 बजे की 1 बजे स्ट्रेसफुल है, कुछ बात करना चाहता है अपना पेरेंट्स का साथ, सोच रहा है मम्मी तो अभी सोया होगा, कैसे उठाएंगे, लेकिन किससे बात करेंगे. बट ही कैन नॉट वेट टिल मॉर्निंग, वो सुबह तक वेट करना नहीं चाहता है. सो देन वो स्ट्रेस आता है, उस स्ट्रेस में कोई सुसाइड करता है, कोई भाग जाता है. दोस थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग. सो हाउ दिस गैजेट्स कैन प्ले पिवटल रोल for making a relation beyond relation, that is called the digital relationship. So that is exactly is my talk, that don't see the gadgets as a negative point for you. The gadgets can be a positive device for you to make a relationship where your stress and strain of loneliness can be avoided. And that is today, when staff man amar pachare asle, amar university gote adito aramb hela, talk beyond syllabus. It is not confined to only faculty, vice chancellor did that. Because I am a person who proposed that, so I am standing in front of you. बहुत एमती टॉपिक अच्छी. एबे गोटे जिनस रिसेंटली चलची, श्रीधर को पटनायक रो पूरा एआई रिलेटेड आसीबो वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग कॉल. Sridhar send me 50,000 rupees. I am in this situation. Give me immediately. I'll on reaching university return you. That's a दे दो से. कारण वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस में पटनायक कथा होता करती. But my AI generated avatar is talking to him. Yes. Be careful about this thing. So things are moving fast. So beyond talk beyond syllabus also has a responsibility to make awareness in the society की ये गोड़ा. कारण आप काहु ना काहु ये मैसेज आते हैं. पुलवामा जो सिचुएशन अभी जो हमारा रिसेंट श्रीनगर इंसिडेंट है ची, तोकाराम जदि गोटे लोक से बंदूक गुड़ी खाई पूरा एत समाज को सेव करि परला. ये 28 लोक मरिया आगुरु जदि 28 को जंप करता कि मास समन जानि जन मरिबे, मास तो मरियार थिला, किंतु आमे सेई टाइप रो गोटे मेंटल अवेयरनेस कैंप जदि करी रेडी करिया त मरियार तो अछि. आई हैव टू डाई, लेट मी डाई ए हीरोइक डेथ लाइक तोकार. So those type of awareness is also required at this stage. When your death is sure, then why not to save others and get that person a lesson दैट उसको कैसे लेसन देना है, जो बाकी क्राउड मॉब उसका पर जंप करेंगे, देन पता चल जाएगा उसको। सेकंड टाइम इस टाइप का इंसिडेंट लेने के लिए 10 बार वो सोचेंगे कि इस टाइप का भी मरना होता है, ना कि बॉम्बे जेल में बैठ के 5 स्टार खाना खा के मरना होता है। So many things are in my mind, so therefore I thought I'll bring a topic which is not any subject, but it can touch to anybody's mind. Everybody is lonely in this world, then who can help you? Go to the next slide. This is my friend who was in US doing the measurements. Can you recognize my friend? It is my 1996 photo. So this is a defense anechoic chamber where the antenna measurements are done like this. So if you want to go to timeline, why I asked this, because one of the photo of 2013 I was showing to Suprita. Surprisingly, she asked, "Sir, it happened." So 96, I thought definitely people will have doubt whether they can recognize me or not. That's why I told he's my friend. So it is me who was conducting a test for the Motorola phone. So the purpose of the phone measurement was, you see this, there is a human-like head sitting there. We say it is phantom. So there is a pink color. Are you in a position to see a pink color in the ear? That pink color is having the equivalent electrical properties as your soft tissue which you are having in your ear. Exactly soft tissue बाहर करेगी electrical measurement जा करियो जा मिलना से pink material अच्छी. And this skull, this skull has the same electrical properties, the same thing what your skull is having. So now a phone is kept. If देखियो से phone opposite side वाला you can see that the phone is kept, and the study is how much radiation is getting absorbed in our head. Before giving you a digital relationship talk, I want to prove that I am an expert who knows what is the hazard of this device, how much it will deposit in us. So it is not a blind person who is talking in front of you or taking a YouTube talk or a PPT from somewhere is talking. It is my own research which I am bringing in front of you. Next, go to the next slide. You can now see the phone and the antenna. You can see. You can visually see the phone and antenna. So basically, if you see here, this antenna is under test by us to get a SAR certificate. SAR certificate. If you buy a phone, always see that you get a low SAR value, 1.6 watt per kg. If we take the tissue inside our head in terms of weight, 1.6 watt peak value is allowed for 1 kg of tissue. In our head model, hand model it is 3.2. Similarly, we had belly that this Canadian railway, they have their wagon setting things. It is automatically done. Amar to local turning wagon the railway station other turning. They have that wireless setup to bring. So we used to measure how much deposit is happening here. Even you'll see in the airport or some places, these people are putting that in a stylish way. This wireless talk is here. Are bhai, tomorrow antenna pura exactly head to touch karche. I don't tell them, but these are all dangerous. And if you have seen my way of operating the phone, maximum time I do it in speaker phone, because I know what is this problem. So 1 2 centimeter away from your phone, this deposition will come down. Even wear phone, wireless devices, these are all source of taking signal inside. So be careful about that. Next. This is what is the deposition which will get. And the lower scale, if you see that, this score gives you a how much what is getting deposited. Pink color is more dominated, yellow color is the medium, but it is danger zone. If you are towards white and yellow, blue, then you are in safe zone. So in your head, that measurement which we did for a Motorola phone, it will have this type of deposition. Starting from your neck, depend on what type of antenna. That was a monopole antenna. This is the type of deposition which it is having. Next. It also varies from child to adult. You see the 10 years old child, adult 5 years, the deposition is more in 5 years. So if people are giving it to 1 year child, so you can think this situation. These are all experimental and simulation method. I got the simulation slide because those slides are now misplaced, my experimental slide. But whatever was available yesterday night, I could accumulate and I had given that in front of you. So the kids are having the more fluid in their brain, and fluid is a good conductor of signal. So our head size is more, will receive more signal. This antenna देखियो ना, बड़ा dish basic signal. So we are bigger dish. Pujari has a bigger dish than me. He will receive more signal because his head size is more. But Pujari's son or daughter, who is one, he or she will get more signal deposited. They will get less signal because of the dish size. But whatever they will get, maximum will be deposited because they are having more fluid inside. So therefore, kids are more vulnerable to this type of radiations. Next. This is just to give you an idea that our bone, tissue, this, that is having a electrical properties. And these readings are not like that. It is too much of research. This particular from the Military College of London, they used to supply this data to us, and we used to prepare those materials for putting inside. We can ask a student or teacher or a volunteer to stand and go. German has that policy. They take money, volunteers, they are ready to get exposed to this cancerous effect. But in US, they don't permit that. Next. So this is simple. The formula for SAR, hence if your conductivity is more, sigma upare jo rises, and if the field is more, obviously you will have the maximum deposition. So if somebody is transmitting more signal, you are prone to that. Nearer to your tower within 300 meter, you are safe. If you are beyond 300 meter, you are more exposed because beams comes like this. And yeah, that different story. I don't want to make a scary situation for you. Even different your head movement. Like sometimes couch re sofa re soi ki kotha kotha karcho. Sometimes the different angle moment also. These are all IEEE and patent thing for me because in 1996 I gave a patent to Nokia, and jo invisible antenna dekho, that was the first in 96. It was I was the inventor for that. So the first microstream antenna came into existence with our invention. And University of Odia, if you go to the patent office, my name is there. So we sold that patent to Nokia. Then they put eyes. Next. This is beyond. That was antenna of mobile phone. This was a study which we are conducting how your EEG, ECG get affected by your own mobile use. And this is in Network Chandigarh, which I did. He is one of my MTech students. The scenario was like that. Sakalu 5टा बेलू तांको हॉस्टल रे उठेकी नेकी पळे स्कूल. So that राति सारा सोइचंदी, no signal in them. So first stage they take the normal measurement, then allow them to call or receive a call from their other side. Or I'll go out and give a call to him, he'll receive. So we used to see their heart rate variability. So this is a stage where the person is not having, because it is EEG recording, your eye blinking also will give you noise. So therefore the student is closing his eye and is in a static mode, and we are taking his EEG recording. Next, this person is now using a phone. You can see the photo now. So since from the stress you can not find the difference, we have to amplify that. So we have seen the difference. So in our brain, we have alpha, beta, delta, theta signals, mainly 4. The alpha is for relaxation. जो रामदेव जी अनुलोम विलोम कराते ना, this is to generate the alpha signal. Beta signal is for concentration. आँखें बंद करी ध्यान रे जो बस जाओ, you try to generate the beta signal. So similarly, the delta signal is to have a dreamless sleep. बहुत लोग अचंदी समाने ड्रीम डायरेक्शन दे रहते हैं, सोई बंद नहीं, offset sleep जाती. So समाने there were yogis, those who used to give them those yogasana or those kriya. After doing that kriya, they used to in a position to develop the capacity of generating delta wave. So once they generate a delta wave, they will have a dreamless sleep, deep sleep में जा सकते हैं. So since those theories were already existing, I thought let me explore this as a research. In fact, madam ka kaam hoita thila, so madam ka kaam so 3 PhD students, so madam is one of them. Next, you go to the next level. So again, I am there because I always lead from the front. दूसरों को बैठना से पहले मेरे को बैठाना पड़ता है पहले. So this is ECG recording. Next, go to the trace. In ECG, you can see this is TX mode, means transmission mode. That means when I am using a mobile phone and making a call to, let's say, Dr. Sao. So in that situation, how my heart rate is going to change, and mark केवल तलता तमें जो PQR तो पढ़ी पारी बनी कारण से stress वाला same देखा जी बहुत में डॉक्टर पढ़े आगे जानी पारी बनी. Just mark the top one, the red line. One thing you mark, the red line in the transmission mode, the right side is down. The right side is down as I am using the phone. Started with a peak value, then gradually down, down. Then go to the next. When I am receiving, you see the signal is different. You have same heart. You are not a different person. Your heart rate variability gets changed when you are transmitting, when you are receiving. Your heart is not changing. You are the same person with the same heart. It is not that separate audio. But stress-wise, you see. So why? When you are initiating a call, this is a stronger signal. When you are receiving a call, it is a weaker signal. And that your heart rate will change accordingly. So the situation is that these gadgets are, why I am showing all these things in front of you, because these gadgets have their own harm and effect on your body. So they are all electrical devices, and your body is a full-fledged electrical body. So in that body, they match well. When there is a resonance, that means that part will have that same frequency as the frequency which you are transmitting, the maximum signal will be deposited. So kotna kote, this signal will get deposited and in this type of issues. So once this is there, then means what should I advise you? Don't use phone. You will tell better go out of this room. So I don't want to give you that advice. Even to a small kid, जैसे कोई हो, जो phone use करने से क्या करके, if you are seeing in flight and train, say खाया पाएंगे से क्या करते phone नहीं गला phone ले ले जाएगी खाओ. This is what is the type of empowerment, I will say, not addiction. So in this situation, how to use this phone? This is to show you those generally technical. This is called the power spectrum density. Actually, trace through signal trace through हमें वैसी energy related information of मिलेगी. So there is हमारे electronics there is a term called power spectral density. That power to spectral density जोड़ा spectrum देखो सुनो. So if you see your transmission spectrum रे left side corner तक पढ़ो देखो. Transmission receiving रे जाओ. Next. नहीं तो back को already. PhD जोड़ा गला. Again you go to the transmission. Go to slide back को जाओ. See the transmission mode spectrum. Next slide को जाओ. Clear cut difference you can see. If you are unable to trace through ताको study करे आपका spectrum मोड वाला है तो मैं देखिए वजह there is a difference between the transmission and receiver signal. Next go. This is a comparison. Next, we have a better clarity. So now comes to my topic. So now at least accept me that I am a person who knows how signal interacts with body. And both simulation wise and experimental wise, I have done my work. So I am not a person who has just come with some literature, study, and without getting exposed to that environment talking in front of you. It is not. So I have done myself this research, both experimentally and simulation wise. And that too not only in this country, also a country like US. So now when the metaverse world is the real work scenario for us. Gradually we are entering very aggressively to that. Kali parjanta ODL la katha kohutla aaj mo all HOD LMS and there is a special session by Sona to show LMS how to use that. So the trend has changed, and when the change is already existing and the change is changing, we don't have power to stop that change. We don't have power to really go against that change. Swimming against the current is very difficult, but swimming along the current and making yourself connect to a proper shore is the right approach, and that is exactly is the objective of this particular approach now. So metaverse world is going to be with us, and it is the world where we will be working now. Especially the way the generative AI, the open AI, this that is day by day it is coming. Lot of things are happening, and even your thief are no more physical thieves; they are also virtual thieves. Dakayat, bada dakayat, that is virtually available. So obviously we'll have virtual police station. To make the police station empowered, we have to give a virtual education. So the chain, if you see, starting from our learning to end, everything is in the metaverse world. So therefore, in the metaverse world, what we can handle, that know-how should be with us. And this know-how, I am not going to tell you, because this is what is the search by you. So therefore, I kept that in a small box, that know-how is your individualistic approach. Kete jinso tame janibo. That go on searching. But I am like to talk more on relationship and boundaries. You must know what is a relationship and boundary. Digital father. Stepfather to sudutella, digital mother is sudutella, digital parents now. Digital brother, digital sister, digital friends. So 2 o'clock night you are feeling lonely because these nocturnal characters and even all these people like you also are sleeping late, I know. So midnight वो आशीष हमारा आदित्य का याद आएगा कि पापा से बात करना है, क्या करेगा बेचारा, तो बोले पापा को उठाएगा क्या? So now digital parents को ढूंढेगा. And there is a chat GPT now, and dangerously now it is emotional chat GPT. It is behaving the way, if you want to cry, this fellow is also crying. This is, I don't know whether we are going in a right direction, wrong direction, I don't want to comment on that, but these are happening. So now to encash that tools for our own use. So therefore, if we have to look for a counselor or a psychologist in the middle of the night, when I have a tendency of going for committing a suicide in the lonely hours, so can this digital relationship will stop me from committing such a big step? So now this is what exactly you should know, which are those tools who will be attached with you so that they will give a sense of relationship. This particular thought process came to your mind because few days back, Abhinandan, I have shared with you this particular talk. This is not only any book or YouTube channel or any Google material. My son one day, while having a video conferencing with us, he was telling that, पापा ये दोस्त लोगों के साथ बैठने से मेरा टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है, वो एक चीज को 10 बार मुझे पूछते हैं, उनका प्रोजेक्ट मुझे करना पड़ता है, सो बेटर है कि मैं चैट जीपीटी, इमोशनल चैट जीपीटी लेके उससे बात करता हूँ, बढ़िया से मेरे को आंसर दे रहा है. So now as a parents, that situation is dangerous for any parents. So immediately मेरा क्वेश्चन था, वो तो फ्रेंड के लिए बोल रहा है, मैं immediately उसको बोला because he is very emotionally attached to me. I told, can this replace your father? So all of a sudden there was a silence in this our fourth discussion because sister, mother, मैं और ये. मैं बोला, you have to tell Subramsu the answer I need. Will this emotional chat GPT can replace your father? So then obviously answer तो no ही होना था, father को कैसे hurt करेगा? So when he said no, I told no, you are wrong. It can. Technically it can, but what is that? It cannot. Then he told, Papa, your presence itself is giving a different type of happiness. And seeing this fellow, I will not get that. So what is that? This is what is the chemistry of the relationship. So this chemistry of the relationship, it can give me the chemical equations, it can give me the chemicals for that equation, but it will not create that compound which is to be generated, and that is what is the uniqueness of the personal chemistry. So the family which is not having a personal chemistry, for them digital relationship is the only solution. And we know working parents, they don't have time to create that chemical relationship or the personal chemical relationship which I am talking about. It is not your fault. Unitary family, not in a joint family where your things were being told by the grandfather, grandmother, the father, childhood, college, so the son or the daughter used to know everything about the father. All those things are missing. Ultimately, when the son or the daughter wants to have some discussion, parents don't have time. What to? Yeah, TV dekh, mobile dekh, because they are busy in different way. You see, try to come to that environment. So then we have to really now tune them. But this is a dangerous situation that if the digital sister is a criminal, if she is like Kulan Devi, then obviously this fellow will be a different type of person. And if the digital brother is an international criminal, so he'll create an international criminal. So therefore, Sangat. We say Sangat, what type of Sangat you are having. So you have to just see that the digital relationship, the database, which the person is browsing or the AI question which is telling is good Sangat. And that questions, you have to sometimes, even if you have 10 minutes time over the dining table, you can tell certain good things so that in net or in chat GPT, he starts searching that. Don't tell that ki, ye udhar hua tha, not negative thing. So therefore this environment to be created so that the digital relationship ultimately make you happy, because when the real relationship of life is shortage of time, is under stress, under a different culture of independency. Definitely this, I feel that this is the another way of surviving yourself. Whether you agree with me or not, but I am convinced this is one way of life. When nobody is there, you go on browsing certain things, go on chatting with them, they will supplement to certain extent that. Especially the old parents, you are not nearer to them. If one of the partner is called by the God, the other partner is in a very bad shape. Now the grandson, granddaughters are with them in a big house all throughout the life. What earnings they did, created a palace, thinking that my son, daughter, everybody will stay here. One fine morning, they are all in different places, because this job search is like that. They have to see their career. They have to, so you cannot. So in that situation, how this digital friend is coming into picture, you have to see. And therefore, I personally feel that if you are going through different book of relationship, then maybe we can give these attributes to this particular emotional chat GPT to have, so that those attributes are the blissful attributes to create a digital platform where the relationship matters, and it is a better relationship which it will advocate for our people. So here it has a research. You people in between which department can find out a way out, you think over it. But it is a topic of coming time, digital relationship. Next we go to next one. I have told you today that departmental mentor. Can this departmental mentor be 24/7? But digital mentor can be 24/7. Why can't you create a Avatar or Alaska? So sociology में आदित्य पांडे का फोटो उसका अवतार बना दिया मेंटर जो एक्सपेक्टेड क्वेश्चंस सो दैट रात में आराम से वो सो सकते हैं बच्चे अपना मेंटरशिप लेते रहे उनसे this is happening and it is going to happen in very strong way. I'm just telling that we have to also take a path of this one. So digital mentorship, your pet. आज का दिन में many of the young couple they take a decision will not have kids. Luckily, Odisha is I am not aware. I am aware of Gurgaon region and my region where 21 years I have spent. 2 days after I will be completing 21 years in Chandigarh. So 26th of April also I joined Greater Chandigarh. So this is a coincidence which is happening. They don't want kids after marriage, but they will have 2-3 cat, puppy dogs, even though कोई एक चोर को भी पकड़ नहीं सकता है, that type of things. And they are more concerned about them, even they are not concerned about parents. वो सास ससुर गए कहाँ, even own parents भी नहीं है front में, but the pets are. So now रात में वो कहीं अगर PhD करने के लिए गया है कि कहीं टूर में गया है, मेरा पेट खाया कि नहीं है खाया है, तो कैसे देखेगा? तो डिजिटल पेट को लेके खुश रहो भाई, फोटो देख के उसका ये देख के खुश रहो. So at least you are stressful नहीं होना है, stress free होना है. So
the world not moving towards a very psychological problems for you.
Look, what I told you, the change is happening. You don't have a power to stop that change. So let's don't talk something which we cannot. Let's talk that is this change is happening. We can be part of this change. So while swimming along with them, we can pull their boat towards the right direction. So that is the way of now dealing with the life. So therefore, it is equivalent to the popular leader. You want to listen to Modi in night. Yes, Modi is a very good orator and he is a big speaker. Or Kumar Vishwas, you want to see that Kumar Vishwas, you are talking to Kumar Vishwas. So Kumar Vishwas को देना है तो इतना लाख कहाँ से लाएंगे भाई? But we can create Kumar Vishwas here. So if you see here, technically everything is possible now. And therefore, you want to have a chemistry with your teacher, it is possible. You want to have a chemistry with your popular leader, it is possible. You can be very close to this type of people. So this is a game of the mind. I like Dr. Sao because certain things which are weakness to me, spiritual activities, honesty, going with the philosophy of great philosophers. So some attribute he is having, maybe he is like person by. So those attributes, if we can put, even if he is not there, but his appearance and the talk, the voice, everything is coming that way, then my mind will read this, oh, Dr. Sao is in front of me, he is talking to me. Then I get my internal satisfaction. That is the game. So this is what is the mind mapping. In my research, 2010 मुझे थोड़ा आरंभ करते लिए गोटे रिसर्च स्टार्ट करते लिए हार्ट टू ब्रेन कम्युनिकेशन टू हेल्प द कोमा पेशेंट जेतबेले सेमानकर ब्रेन काम करेनी कोठी गोटना कोठी तांगा न्यूरॉन्स बिकॉज़ न्यूरल नेटवर्क मो पढोथि सो आई नो दिस सब्जेक्ट वेल तो कोठना कोठी तार न्यूरॉन डैमेज थाए सो दैट द फायरिंग पोटेंशियल सेटा चेंज सो if one neuron will not get the right kind of potential, it cannot drive the next neuron. So unless it drives, then the total chain is blocked. So our control system is closed. आता गोड़ जा हलेवा सब किसी बंद सब organ काम करते हो heart काम करते हो body रो सब किसी करते हो but control system will not work. So my research was to see if I can penetrate because we can penetrate towards the brain. So in that situation, what I was trying to penetrate to the brain through heart. Actually, any disturbance in the skin एक कौन सी चिमटा मार लेगी, heart through the set of brain to जाए. So that indication आसे जाए, remove your hand or throw that पिंपुटी का मुल्ले throw that पिंपुटी जो action हो जाए, सेटा heart to brain देगी, brain control करती है पिंपुटी वाले से तक whatever. So when I was looking forward to that, this particular situation came to me that can I help the coma patient? that instead of music therapy, touch therapy, arbitrarily, nobody knows how to, can I enter through their heart to the brain and find out a solution? Because after that I became vice chancellor, so that research got stuck in between, but we did a lot of homework in that. So why I'm telling this thing, this brain mapping or the brain control is completely in neurons. If you can create a virtual environment which appears to it as it is an illusion, creating an illusion in the mind. So if you can create that illusion in the mind through this virtual network, then your relationship is a strong relationship, but it is not real relationship, so it is a digital relationship. It is all is happening now, and it is going to happen more. By the time you reach my age, most probably you'll remember that I will not be here in the art, but you'll remember that this fellow talked one day, and it is now happening. Next. So now the question is, most slide baki ache. I have to prepare actually. Now since they clocked it, I thought 3 o'clock I'll do. I had forgotten that we have an induction in the morning. Now let me bring a story in front of you. So what is this going to happen? I'll just change the context of the story in this way. That one fisherman, every day he used to go to the nearby river and get some fish and used to serve to the family. Then one day he came across one person. He told, अरे से जो आगे जो नदी आगे जो टापुटा अच्छी से टापू गले तते बहुत बड़ा बड़ा माछ मिले मैं भी किसी धनरत्न भी मिल जाता बट बर्तन टापू केमती जीवो बड़े माने he has to swim again beyond the region that person जाउतना ता आगु जो पड़ियो so who will guide him? So गारे सर्च कला को nobody is aware of this कि हमें तो भाई डंगा सती पर्यंत नहीं जो तापरे से भौर अच्छी की अच्छी जड़ा नहीं. So the current is too high. How to go beyond that? So now who will be your friend? Who will be your teacher? Your digital teacher will come in. So you go on learning from the digital teacher. Then after getting a convinced reply from digital teacher, say Tapuru jaki apne pahunche. Then say Tapuru, you really found some big fish and some new things. So you become gradually rich. So next. Again, Dure, because it's a big like Brahmaputra Nadi, if you go, there are different. I don't know how many of you are going to Guwahati. I have just kept that image in my mind. So you go to the next tapu, maybe Sidra Sunakhani. So go again, the digital source only will help you to swim to that place. So nobody is an expert, and those experts are not available to you, but you have to reach to them. So this digital teacher or the digital trainer, master trainer is helping you to reach to that gold mine also. So then one day you will see that since he is to some monetary things to gold mine, now what is after gold? Gold ka baad kya chahiye? Diamond chahiye. So this person wanted, oh, there is another tapu, अभी तक gold तो मिल गया तो मुझे diamond वाला जगह tapu को island को जाना है. So the search for the island started. Again, the digital system will help you to reach there. Then after diamond, what do you want to get? After diamond, what do you have to get? मैंने गरीब एज में पढ़ी. नहीं, after I want to know from you कि diamond पाइला पर कौन पाइबे चेष्टा करिए. It is open to you. I want to hear from you. Sir कहले again back to it. मैंने पुणी गरीब एज कैसे उड़े सब दाना दक्षिणा करते हैं ऐसी पुणी माच वाला बंदी है. Now ultimately, what is the goal after that? Whom do you want to achieve? Life has pulled up on materialistic things. When you are content with your materialistic
happiness.
So then this next step is next tapu jivarochi, and that is the most difficult path you have to cross. And digital scenario will be a better source to reach to the Almighty, so that you can create a path for yourself. So if you want to enter into a spiritual world, after a long journey of your materialistic goal achieved, then this digital relationship will bring to a situation. So interestingly, the digital relationship will not quarrel with you. But if you have an attitude of quarreling, then it will also reply you that way. That you can try. But naturally, when you have a, like I say, like a Kit Kat is required. And all of you are, even if you are not a chocolate lover, but you love Kit Kat. Yes or no? So therefore, Kit Kat should be part of life. But Kit, have you heard? Kit means, kit in engineering, kit means tools. And another tool will have the dangerous situation. So life Kit Kat should continue, but this fellow will also not have neither Kit with you, because Kit Odia kaja Kit kurcho boso. I think Sambalpur se word achi like katka side achi. Kakata Kit kurcho boso. In Odia they say when somebody is just repeatedly out of reaction they say don't do Kit. So Kit is a word. Even Hindi में तो Kit Kat क्यों करते हैं सब लोग? So there is something like that. This digital relationship will not have that. But you can create that relationship of Kit Kat with this, and it will be a wonderful relationship to continue, especially when this scenario is going with an attitude of no kit or single kit. Oh, bacha, if you have a single kit in your life, it is my personal experience, they will not have a sharing attitude. They will not get to know what is a joint or peers culture. But at least if your working parents, 2 kids are there, they will share with each other. And sometimes you will see that your role is done by the eldest of the family. Before I quit, I want to tell very interesting one-line statement. अभी जब हम लोग घर छोड़ रहे थे चंडीगढ़, तो हैंड ओवर करना पड़ता है क्वार्टर, तो क्वार्टर को जब हैंड ओवर कर रहे थे, देन आई वाज अकोमोडेटिंग, तो मेरा बेटा का जो सेल्फ था, सो व्हेन दिस पेपर किसको लेना है किसको नहीं लेना है, देन आई फाउंड उसका चाइल्डहुड का एक जो छोटा छोटा हैंडराइटिंग में, उसमें अपना क्वेश्चन लिखा है, whom do you love more पापा। ऐसे करते करते लास्ट में एक क्वेश्चन आया है, whom do you fear most, नीचे लिखा है दीदी। उसका टीचर जब पापा को मेरे को ही नहीं है, दीदी को fear है। तो he doesn't know that I have kept that thing with me. मैं सोचा उसका शादी के टाइम में उसका वाइफ को दूंगा, देखो किससे डरता था। बट गुड़िया को मैं शेयर किया। गुड़िया immediately responded back with a photo where Subransh is standing like this, like this. Gudiya is just this. In small 2 kids, Gudiya is talking something. So then I realized that already this accent were there in our absence, where she has already taken a lot of leadership activities, and he becomes a mentor, she becomes a mentor for him. At the same time, the fear factor which the parents were supposed to create, she is in a position to create that, and the boy is blind. So that is what, when in your absence, this job was done by. But maybe the digital relationship will create that also possibly. So this is something like not talking the syllabus in front of you, because a lot of research, 25 PhD students get that very new topics are there, and sometimes
this will be a part of the talk in long-term.
I am going to change that. Actually, what happened? My wife doesn't want me to talk in this way. But मुझे लग रहा है ये टॉपिक में लूंगा, because the session where they have kept me unplugging digital wellness. So, and that too, unplugging digital wellness. Digital wellness is tools. Google has created that. It is that people are using that tools. कितने screen time होगा, कितने होगा, सब लिखा है। Now here I want to tell you one thing. Actually, I didn't explain that. If it is a digital friend, would you like to keep your friend throughout life in your house? Friend is for short time. That is exactly the gadget has to be used that way. Do you want your pet to be in every place of your life in office? Cannot. So you have to cut those times. That is exactly that is the way I was planning my talk. But the person who is going to be the keynote speaker in that session, he is a Pramod Kumari, he is from Cape Gemini. He is going to talk unplugging digital wellness. और मैं यहाँ बंदूक लेके जाऊंगा कि डिजिटल वेलनेस, तो थोड़ा कंट्राडिक्टरी हो रहा है, बट मैं अभी तक भी माइंड सेट है कि मैं इसमें ही दूंगा, जिसको मैं थोड़ा एक्सपांड करूंगा, तो दूसरा टॉपिक बनाने के लिए मेरे पास समय नहीं। इनके जैसे मैं थोड़ी स्पिरिचुअली हूँ इतना कि जानता हूँ, तो उस फॉर्म में नहीं हो पाएगा। मैं अपना टेक्नोलॉजी दिखा के अपना नाम इज्जत बचा के आना है।
Digital consciousness to spiritual impact.
This is ultimately that story. मैं अभी अच्छा से नहीं बताया that story. I can tell, reading that this digital relationship will give you a path where you can connect to your the supreme God. शिव बाबा को इन लोग मानते हैं ना, so बाबा से अगर connect करना है, so this is one of the way of getting connected. Suppose midnight में आप you bring a hologram image of Shiv Baba in front of you, then your dhyan, your meditation will be more prominent because Baba is in front of you. So that type of things I'm going to connect actually. I'll see that this becomes a useful talk for them. Okay, thank you so much. I look forward to similar type out of context talk sometimes in the our university system, so that this becomes your life experience you have to share. One of the I didn't want to go for a accreditation or talk like that, which will be a formal talk. That training class se thoda conduct kariye will do. But this series is called Talk Beyond Syllabus. It is a TBS. So this is a TBS lecture 1. So similarly, maybe second time TBS lecture 2 you'll hear from your register, because he is giving some lot of activities every day. अपना international community को address करते हैं, so I'll request you to maybe this today is too much of exhaustive thing. Otherwise, I would have I would have given more inputs in this. But this is enough. This essence is told to you. Digital relationship is a new mode of relationship to take your life towards a stress-free life, peaceful life, if you are unable to maintain the physical relationship. So that is the purpose of this talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This is a visionary talk, sir. Thank you.